Hey, welcome back to Grandeur Adventure, the show where my dorky friends and I play Dungeons & Dragons. If you're new to the show, my name is Nathan Boersma, the Dungeon Master, and I'm so glad you're joining us in our shenanigans tonight. If you aren't familiar with D&D, it's a collaborative, storytelling, adventure role-playing game where us nerds go on magical quests in a fantasy world. Special shout out to Tabletop Audio, Kevin MacLeod, and Stephen O'Brien. We're going to be using their music for our soundtrack tonight. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's so cool. It distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and so many more programs. It's completely free. There's even creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. You can even make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's everything that you need all in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. So let's dive right in. Welcome back to Grandeur Adventure. You're supposed to cheer, guys.
I said I'm rolling 2 and I rolled and I rolled a 1. So
no. The roll of the session was
I did it long ago when it was like 8.
That's what it is.
Now not 20. Now it has to be 9.
But you did?
Yeah, I actually did now.
Oh wow, we have no idea where this episode's going to go.
Like
Welcome to Grandeur Adventure, everybody. We're going to go ahead and begin.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
My character's going to say
Such a good eraser. Stop me.
Last time on Grandeur Adventure.
Gosh.
The party resumed in the ruined tower. You traveled through the forest, meeting Quicker and the She Parade. The She are going back to Sylvhome. The darkness is too much for them. You came to Dunfanna Village, a small farming town. You helped a struggling family get rid of a hob that was stealing their butter.
Yeah,
Come on.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
They gave you their old donkey and some gold, and you were on your way. You came, finally, to Carthana. Outside the gates, you saw a man with a dragon tattoo, a member of Clan Deargan. You tracked him through the city, following him to Bedfellows, an inn. You purchased rooms at the chateau, sold your donkey, sold your pocket watch, and that is where we left off, in the midst of the jeweler's shop. Right?
Yep. I think we exited the jeweler's shop.
Yeah. As you guys exit the jeweler's shop, Vario turns to you guys and he looks kind of unsettled as he goes, I'm sorry I didn't say it sooner, but I actually have things to do. Sorry, I hope you find Saoirse. I'll meet up with you guys soon.
Is it about that princess?
Just don't ask questions.
All right.
Was that as the DM?
I'm pretty sure it's about
No, this is as Vario.
You promised your aid in getting Saoirse.
I'll be back. It's really important.
So you say you're going to help me find my sister, and all you do on the party is go attack some gremlin for a donkey, and then go?
I'm sorry.
I just pull Sawyer aside. I'm pretty sure it's about the princess. I think we should let him go. He'll be back.
I can vouch for him. Vario tends to do this. He'll kind of just wander about.
Wait, you're not there.
friends.
I thought we all regrouped. I'm so sorry.
No, we're in the schmancy hotel.
We just sold the donkey.
Yeah. Okay.
We're busy.
As he gives you a slight bow and walks away.
Enjoy your coin.
So, do you guys head to the chateau or to
What
meet
time
up with
is it
them?
right now?
Or it's late in the afternoon.
Late in the afternoon. I've got to make one pit stop to the owlery, but I think we should best head on our way to meet with the other group afterwards and regroup and go after Saoirse.
All right, I'll go with you. I mean, we're kind of together.
All right. Sounds good. So we start heading towards the owlery.
Cool. Sorry, 1 second.
Did we say
Head towards the owlery.
as a party where we were gonna like meet up?
Yeah, the chateau.
Yes.
Did we say that?
Yes.
Okay.
We were gonna roll
That's
in
where we're
the
heading right
cots.
after this.
Right.
You were gonna ask for some extra cots
Yes,
for
I
our
was.
fancy room.
Some cots.
All
If
right.
they don't have any cots, we'll just set up a pillow on the floor. It'll be fine.
All right. So you head through the town towards the Owlery. Let me pull up. Where's my map? Oh no, I don't have my map with me. That's okay.
I have the map.
I don't have your map.
The map of Carthana.
The map.
Oh my gosh, amazing! Can I see that?
I have the letter in here too, so I'll need it back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. As you head towards the city gates to stop at the Owlery.
Do we pass like a guard station while we're there?
Yeah. So there's it's like at the front gates. The Owlery is on the walls, like towards the outside, where there is a guard's post on the other side.
I look at Booker and I'm like, after we go into the Owlery, is it cool if we stop at the guard station? I got a letter from my father telling me to inquire about Bram McCullum.
No, Ambrose told you to go to
Ambrose.
told all of you guys to go to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that might end up being a little bit, might take a little bit more of our time. I think maybe we should regroup with our group first and then we can go together. What do you think? about that?
Sounds good.
All right.
Cool. You head up to the Owlery. You come inside. There's a man at the desk. He just looks up and is like, "Hello. Any business today?"
Yeah, I was just wondering, seems like you have a lot of owls in here. How long would it take to send a letter to Slumberton and then maybe receive one back?
Oh, Slumberton's just a couple days fly from here.
All right. So, yeah, about 4 days then? Sounds,
Yes.
Sounds about right. Okay.
There and back. Yes.
All right. So, what does the coin look like? Send
A letter to Slumberton. Let me calculate as he goes in his notes and does some counting. He goes, "It'll just run you 4 silver for
4 silver.
Slumberton."
All right, that sounds fair to me. All right, I'm just going to write something here real quick and then I'll send it on the way. Is that all right?
Yes, no problem.
All right. So I begin writing a letter to Raiden, who we met in Slumberton, the musician.
Royden.
Royden, okay. Dear Royden, thank you for your patience. I sent this letter as soon as we could reach the Owlery. We were able to investigate the tower on the way to Carthana, and as you had instructed. We found a dead body in the upper room of the tower. I presume, unfortunately, that this was the business partner you had spoken of. When we arrived, we only found 3 clues. 1, we found a silver sword at the scene. I'm unsure if it was the murder weapon, but it was evident that the victim had been stabbed just a few hours before on our arrival when we came upon the body a few days ago. 2, the body was already looted, but we found a letter on the body. I have transcribed it for you below. And 3, when we approached the tower, we noticed a raven looking at us, and then it flew away. This last clue would seem unremarkable if it weren't for the fact that just 8 days earlier, when I met you in Slumberton, we had conversed with a resident arcanist, Thera, who also happened to have a tattoo of a raven and 3 ravens residing in a shop. I'm unsure if the 2 are connected, but they seem timely and worth mentioning. I'm positive that she would not take kindly to the confrontation about it, so I would very much appreciate anonymity in giving you this tip. I'm very sorry for your loss. I feel that our meeting was not a chance, and would love to hear back from you if you should require further help. I can be contacted next to the largest owlery in Carthana. You can address the letter to Booker the Phaeocian. All right.
Wonderful. Can you text that to me as well?
Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Right now. No, you're good. Sweet. So he takes it, rolls it up, and stamps it as he heads it off to processing as he holds out his hand.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure.
Where will you be staying tonight when the letter comes back?
You know, I think it's either Bedfellows or I think we might be going to the what was the name of that really fancy place?
Some chateau.
The Chateau. Maybe.
You're staying at the chateau.
Yeah.
Oh well, I will let you know as soon as the letter you receive the letter back.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
And
it.
your name was Booker the Phaeocian, correct?
It is.
Wonderful. Good day.
Good day to you.
Status.
It's not what you know.
And so we head to the chateau.
So you guys head to the chateau as you group up. Are you guys just chilling in the lobby right now, like in the downstairs, or?
Yes, because you don't know where the room is, and I have the key.
Cool. As Booker and Sawyer, as you guys come up to the chateau, this very
In the like upper end part of town, he just really would. Are there any clothing stores?
in clothing stores. Yeah. So there's kind of there's Callidian Circle is it's like around the palace. Callidian Circle is like the bougie neighborhood.
Yeah.
And there's the central square in the section of like the market area closest to Callidian Circle. That's where a lot of the more bougie shops would be. There is a tailor right now.
Yeah, so I wouldn't stop out of my way, but if I saw it, I would go in.
Yeah,
Because you're still wearing all your clothing from Earth.
And I feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, your fashion is
time for a fit.
come on.
It's time
Yes,
for a
queen.
fit. I love
As you guys are passing, let's see, where is...
Oh, you know what? Since I need to ask for more cots, I will have come downstairs.
Yes.
To
We'll all be
do
in the
that.
lobby,
Yes.
minding our business, loosing spiders, wreaking general havoc on the concierge.
Yes, you pass a shop called Seneca's Suits and Scarves.
I'm just staring in the window, and I'm like looking at you like for permission.
I'm just like, all right, let's just be quick about it, all right?
So I like go in. I'm like, hello, I'm Sawyer.
You walk in, there's a man in a very, very fine black suit, blonde hair slicked back, very, very nice looking. He has a beautiful pocket square, perfectly folded.
Justin Timberlake.
So he's like,
Okay,
as the bell rings as you walk in, hello, welcome to Seneca's Suits and Scarves. How can I help you?
I'm looking for outfit.
Your outfit is rather out of place. Are you looking for a new wardrobe or just one suit?
Oh, just one for now, I think.
Would you like to be fitted right away, or do you want to browse a bit?
Could you show me around? I'm not quite familiar with what the dress is around here yet.
Oh yes, absolutely. As he gives you a whole tour of the place, and he's like, the most popular color of particularly Carthanan royalty is purple. Of course, is what is on our flags.
Of course.
As he gives you a whole tour through, some of the styles it does seem fairly simple. A lot of the fashions for Carthana. He does show you a section where they have some suits and dresses and things like that from Cathair, which is the capital, which have a lot more frill and flair and like big shoulders and like more fancy type apparel.
And which of these items would be good for like fighting hobgoblins and such in? But while looking good while doing so.
Naturally.
Well, that might have to be custom made. We particularly cater. I mean, unless you're fighting goblins at a ball or at, perhaps a council meeting or a gala or something. But
if it helps, I can do this, and I cast like minor illusion to try and like indicate that I'm a wizard without like I do things with my hands.
You're a magic user. I don't particularly have anything just on the shelves for something like that. We don't get wizards in here very often anymore. If you're looking specifically for robes, they might have something at the Mages College.
This might help. And I pull out my sketchbook, and I'm like, I'm looking to be dressed in a way a little similar to this.
Brilliant.
If at all possible. If that needs a custom job.
That would have to be custom made, but do you want me to custom make that?
How fast are you? I believe I'll only be in town for the evening.
this evening, I would have to buy materials and
I think
I wouldn't have
we're
done.
coming back.
I understand what I'm asking for.
Oh, well, perhaps if I. Oh Lord, give me 1 second. As he kind of seems to gather himself, and he goes, Marco. Where is Marco?
Marco, Paulo, come on,
Team Rocket. As he shouts into the back room, as bursting out of the back room goes, yes. As they pour over your drawings and things, and they're like just going. He's like, we say yes to the dress. We've got it. I'm afraid it will be rather expensive though for something like this. In total, this could run you upwards of 80 gold pieces.
I just pulled Sawyer aside and I just started, I take most of my clothes just from the people I killed.
As you,
They're
what?
evil people. Don't worry about it.
Are you a guard?
I'm not good. I'm an adventurer. A lot of people try to take my stuff on the trail. Gang members, things like that. Yeah. So he's fine.
Like I said,
I can defend myself.
we kill hobgoblins and such. It's something I'm interested in. I know I won't rush you on your work. I want the finest detail possible. For now, I'll leave these drawings with you, and you can expect to see me in the future.
When? I mean, I could have the dress done tomorrow.
You will do it for 10 gold.
Oh no! Are you joking?
What happened to him?
No.
What is this whole interaction? Make a persuasion check.
You just plainly admitted to murder.
No, I admitted to defending myself.
Oh, persuasion. 19.
19. As he's just like, that is an eighth of the price that I told you.
I understand.
Do you not
I know
have
what I'm
the
asking
money
for.
for that?
I have the money. I just prefer to spend 10.
I'm sorry, but I can't do business like that.
What if we could work out a bit of a trade?
Okay.
As I pull out the very fine mirror, the silver with like all the, the image, and I'm like, is this something that might interest your fancy?
Takes it and he looks it over and he's like,
It is the
I mean,
finest mirror in the land.
I like this mirror, but it's not worth 70 gold pieces. You're pricing me even under the cost of material alone, much less my work, which is esteemed in Carthana. You insult me.
No, I'm no intention to insult. I just thought you said
Marco, you feel insulted, don't you? As Marco's like, yes, we do.
with a 19. Okay. It's fine. No desire to insult. I just I've lost my sister. As I puppy dog at you, and I'm like, my first priority is to find her, and unfortunately, that is tying up the majority of my investments. At the time being, my first case is to bring her back, but afterwards, if you're not interested in doing it now, it is a marvelous design, and I'd be proud to shout your praises anytime anyone asks what I'm wearing, especially the dead hobgoblins. But for now, I need to focus on getting my sister.
Well, I sincerely hope that you find your sister. I would do it for 60 gold pieces. And if you need to, I can mull over the drawings and take some time if you want to wait on the outfit.
Yes, I'll leave these in your possession, and we can rendezvous, let's say 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. Do you want me to go ahead and make the outfit? Or
Yes.
Okay, I will have it ready in 2 weeks for 60 gold pieces.
And I go out the door.
That was stressful.
That was yes. Wow.
I just give him a good thumbs up and I tip them 1 silver piece just for now.
Sweet.
Silver piece.
As soon as I go out the door, I'm like, I see how you do charm, and I thought I'd do the same. I think it really worked on them.
You know, I'm actually surprised they didn't ask for anything up front, but you did well. I think you did well.
You know, I just wanted to lay it down and then give them the puppy eyes afterwards, and
The puppy eyes really made
that
it. Yeah, I was
design.
falling for the puppy eyes. You got my hat.
Isn't
You
that the-
turned it, wrenched it,
in that
pulled my hat out. Felt like it was just, you know,
Through the window,
plumping
you can
right
see
in
the
my
light.
hand right
it
here.
is the coolest outfit you've seen in the land, though.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. All
I
right.
think you're learning a lot. I don't know.
Amazing. As you guys head up to the chateau, the fanciest tavern in town. You guys head inside, meeting up with the rest of your friends, Sylvie, Kinsley, and Aiden, who are waiting in the lobby.
Hey, what are you doing?
As they're walking in, I'd like to be messing with a vase.
Okay, so you're just like, that's pretty.
Like, and I like grab it and I like try to shake it and see if
Aiden, be careful. Be careful.
it's shiny.
Be careful.
But it's shiny.
But it's fragile. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means fragile.
Oh, he's good.
He's good.
As I like just go like tick.
As you, the bottom of it cracks.
Wait, walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away.
It's like
You said it there, Sylvie. You see, he set it down and you heard it crack. As you walk away, it looks like it slowly starts to tilt over.
I'm just gonna run over and catch it.
You hold it up. You hear it like crunch a little bit as you move it back in
I'm
place.
gonna go mending.
You cast mending
Yeah.
as it.
Okay, and then
It's okay.
lean back.
Nice.
That's a cantrip.
that's a
Oh, it's a cantrip. Okay, yeah.
No, that, oh no, I
No. Yeah, she's good. She's good. Okay, sweet.
I walk immediately behind her, and I shot at the face.
What do you mean? What?
You
I just
As you walk up just like a cat and just. As you just
knocks
push it over. Smashes on the
I
ground.
thought you were talking to me. To me.
no, we're friends.
Suddenly, everyone in the chateau just.
Earlier I'd put a
As
bunch
the
of
guy-
spiders inside the vase. So spiders are filling the lobby.
I did shake it too.
So they're mad.
We're all just massacring ourselves right now.
I'd like to cast deception. I want to try to get
Why did you cast deception?
I don't know.
As the guy is just like
We should go to dinner. Let's go.
I just want to say, like, that's clearly I mean, I'm not really used to establishments like this, but that doesn't seem good. Like, are there supposed to be spiders in there?
No, there's not supposed to be spiders in there. Who? Are any of you any of you have fire magic?
Well, I'll help you catch them, and we walk out the door.
Wait, no, you.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
While he's like yelling at them, I'm just gonna go behind him and cast mending again and like try to put the vase back up like nothing happened.
As it is shattered, so it'll take a couple castings of mending. So you're like, you trying to pick up the pieces. It's like not fully coming together because there's like shards in other places. But
Which at this point, I'd like to take my greatsword and just start trying to smash the spiders.
as you take your great sword from the back, you start hitting the spiders.
Oh my god.
Are any of you gonna stop him?
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy that's just like yelling in his ear, stop it, stop it, stop it. Like,
As you stop. As the guy is like, you get out of my tavern immediately.
You did say you wanted these spiders dealt with,
You are damaging my property.
but I'm killing spiders.
But you are damaging the property. Get out.
With sword in hand, I walk out the door.
Oh my gosh. There are still spiders. Do any of you have a fire spell?
I have fairy fire.
Are we in there at this point?
Yes.
Did we see this? Or is this just them?
Can
This
they
is in the
walk
chateau.
in?
You guys were there.
We're
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Did they just arrive? Can they walk in while this is happening?
You can. Hold on. What do you do, Michael?
I mean, I'm walking. I mean,
There's spiders on the ground. Sylvie's trying to fix this vase. Aiden got kicked
Yeah.
out.
I just approached the owner. I'm presuming it's the owner or the person at the desk.
Yeah, he's like freaking out.
I mean, I have fire magic, but it seems more destructive than the sword. I'm just
It
gonna...
can paint it over. Just burn them.
All right, I carefully cast firebolt.
Firebolt. As you can just as you
Okay.
incinerate the spiders.
Okay, I was gonna get
It's
sleep.
like-
like, put them all to sleep.
Whoops.
I need a second to breathe. Please, all of you, please leave for a moment.
Okay.
Is this a bad time to ask for extra beds in our room?
Yes, it is a bad time to ask for extra beds.
Okay.
I just walk out like
why we
flipping my
can't have
coin.
nice things.
We convene on the street.
It's really-
I'm like, oi, what happened in there?
Yeah, what happened?
Listen, everybody. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is finding my sister. Right? Not putting spiders in a lobby, not messing around, not finding hobgoblins and getting donkeys. Like, if you're not on board with that, I will go on my own and find her by myself.
Well, I think we'd all like to go with you. I do think after what I saw last time, you could talk that guy in there down, though.
Probably. I've been doing a lot better.
He's doing really well.
Yeah. I almost talked someone into giving me an $80 outfit for 10 gold.
We all sort of like
Very
look at
close.
Peter, like,
I almost got him.
I just wink at them.
oh.
But besides the point, I have one objective right now, and that is to find my little sister. And if we could keep a low profile until that happens, I'd really appreciate that.
All right. I like let out my cloak and let all the spiders. I'm with you.
Bloody hell,
Was that-
where do those come from?
Oh, they're newborn.
Were you responsible for the spiders in there?
No. No, I
Make a
wasn't.
deception check. Make an insight check.
Oh
I was
dear.
gonna say, did you get like -3?
23. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you get?
7.
She
I
was
had
not
nothing
responsible
to
for the
do with
spiders.
it. You know what? You might actually be cursed to have spiders follow you around. You should be careful.
I've heard about those type of curses.
Yeah, they're really bad. Anyway, we'd be happy to accompany you and keep a lower profile. I'd watch out, Aiden, but that's
So-
really careful.
Booker and I are going to go in there, clean things up with the innkeeper, and then if things go well, we'll invite you back in. I just want to make sure we can clean this mess up. And if not, get our money back and go somewhere else.
I mean, you guys do you. I think I need to stay out here. I don't want to curse that place any more than I already have, though. I mean, I can sleep outside. There's no problem.
No, it's really fine. I have magic that can eliminate curses.
You do?
Yeah, and I cast minor illusion to put a little angel on his shoulder.
This little angel appears on your shoulder.
Yeah, while that's there, you won't have any curses.
It's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Bats eat spiders.
As long as it's there for 10 minutes, it'll eliminate the curse.
10.
Yeah.
While they're talking, I'm just gonna go on inside.
Okay.
I'm gonna go behind the counter because I'm not tall enough and just look up. Hello.
As the guy, you can see he's got 3 shot glasses and he's pouring shots.
I'm really sorry about what my friend did.
Oh,
I was
I
trying
didn't
to
see
fix it, but they just kept going. But I'm really sorry.
Oh, I forgive you. Are you safe with them?
Yes, I'm very safe. So that's why it's very important that they stay with me in this hotel.
Oh, okay. Just please keep an eye on them. They seemed rather out of control for a second.
Just kind of take a deep breath.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, can we get 1 or 2 more beds put in the presidential suite, please?
I can't move beds, but I can get cots for you. If you would like that.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. I will do that.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll turn back around, and are you guys still like trying to figure, like talking about spiders and Kirsten?
Yeah.
Yes.
As you come back out.
I did it.
And go in.
You did it?
I did it.
What did you say?
I just said I'm sorry. Sometimes that's enough.
I'm just like thoroughly impressed.
Oh,
Well, I think we do need you on our team. All right. Sawyer, are we heading out?
Yes. For now, I think it would be best to meet with the captain of the guard. We essentially have 2 options. We could meet with him, or we could go to the guild.
I think it's a good idea to meet with the captain.
Alrighty.
It's a good time.
What time is it right now?
It's later in the afternoon.
Later in the afternoon, okay.
Yeah. So sorry for losing my temper earlier. It's a lot of stress on the situation. I'm in a bit of a hurry to get my sister.
I'm gonna reach up for your hand and go, it's okay. Forgive you.
Sometimes sorry is enough.
That was so cute. As you guys head to Bram McLaughlin, the captain of the guard.
Cool.
You head through the city. Heading back down the way towards the city gates. Right outside, inside of the walls, outside the city gates, there is a large guardhouse where Graham would normally be in his office. You guys just head inside?
I mean, does it look like it's inviting? Are the guards kind of there?
They have like offices for people can report stuff there. Like think like a police station.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah, we can just walk in. It doesn't seem intrusive.
Yeah, no. You walk in. There's a woman at the front desk. She's like, oh, hello there. Do you have an appointment?
I'm afraid we don't, but we were instructed to talk with Bram McLaughlin here in Carthana. We've actually voyaged all the way over here from Slumberton, and
what's your business?
Well, Sawyer, would you like to tell?
My little sister has been abducted by a band of thugs, and we're just looking if there's any information or help we can
Band
get.
of thugs. Do you know what gang?
Yeah, it was the
I believe it's Clan Deargan.
Clan Deargan.
Clan Deargan. Well, I'll take you to his office right away. Come with me. As she leads you guys back through a hallway. Down at the end of the hallway, there's a door with his name on it, Captain's office. As she knocks on the door, you hear a deep voice go, "Come in." As she opens the door, she's like, "Bram, these adventurers are here. They say Ambrose from Slumberton sent them to you." He's like, "Oh, send them in." As she opens the door, sitting at a desk, it's a quaint office. It looks fairly simple. There's a mount with like swords like decked on one of the wall. There's all sorts of different like it looks like almost like trophies from different competitions and tournaments. There's like jousting tournament trophies and things like that. As he's sitting at his desk as he looks up at you guys. "Hi, I'm Captain McLaughlin. Who are you?"
I'm Sawyer Wilder. These are my friends.
Buddy, my name's Booker.
Booker, it's wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You shake your hand and he shakes your hand, Sawyer, and he's like,
Hi, I'm Sylvie.
"So nice to meet you."
Aiden.
So aggressive.
"Nice to meet you."
Hand out your
Kinsley.
sword while you're at it.
Your hand's a little wet. It's like, oh, okay. Ambrose sent you. What's going on?
I'm a little new in town. I look him up and down to try and get any like.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
See if I can trust him. Essentially. 18.
18. He looks like a working man. Like he looks like he's in his late 30s. Like he's done a lot, but his career's definitely not over. You can see he's got mud on his boots. Like he's done a lot. He has like smile lines on his face. His hair does look like he's slightly balding, like sandy blonde hair. Like he looks kind of tired, but yeah, he looks kind.
Looks kind. As I said, my name is Sawyer. I wasn't expecting to end up in any kind of land like this. As you can see, I'm not from around here. I was brought here by the Selkie, and in my travels here, a band of mercenaries abducted my sister.
What band of mercenaries?
Clan Deargan.
I look at
Deargan thugs took your sister.
Yes, and yeah. So that's where we're at.
Oh, and Ambrose told you to come here.
Yes, he said the first thing in town was to come here.
I think it might be worth mentioning that actually when we were entering the city, we actually saw someone with a dragon tattoo.
You saw a Deargan?
Well,
in Carthana?
We followed at a distance, and we found that he's staying at Bedfellows. I think his name was Flynn. I think we investigated a little bit.
Flynn. I'm trying to remember. It's interesting that he would stay at Bedfellows. Typically, we've known there to be some Deargan activity in Carthana. We've been trying to get a pin on it. There's a tavern in the outer quarter called the Rusty Bucket, where we've known some of them to stay there. Some of the lesser kind folks, but I'm really sorry about your sister. That must be really hard for you to go through, especially coming to a new land. I would definitely check with Flynn if I can get you an arrest warrant if that's what you want. You can handle him yourself if you'd like.
I don't know how capable we are. We might be capable. We don't really know what they're capable of, to be honest. But
I wouldn't. Yeah.
How dangerous has this clan actually been?
I mean, they're not as bad as the Kuva. The Clan Deargan tends to be, they can be sloppy sometimes with their work, but I wouldn't underestimate them.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just one man and we know where he's staying, we could possibly ambush him.
It would keep a lower profile than if some bunch of guards showed up.
And you'd just like us to bring him to you.
I can give you an arrest warrant yourself.
I believe if we
Deargan,
showed up to the inn with an arrest warrant, they would let us know what room he's staying in.
That's true.
We can make an advance on him in the night.
Now, if you don't have any crimes like on record specifically to put him on trial for, there's not much we can do. We can detain him at least for being a Deargan, but
we'll ask him a few questions first.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of inkling as to why Ambrose would have pointed us to you specifically?
Me and Ambrose have gone on some adventures together. We've fought together in the past, and I've known him for a while. I really admire the man. If anybody in Carthana would know anything about Deargan movements, it would be me. So I would definitely look with Flynn, but definitely look around the Rusty Bucket. I know there's been suspicious activity around there.
All right. This looks like a nice facility. Do you have anybody who might be willing to come with us, who might have some authority and maybe be able to help us out?
I'm afraid we have been a little stretched thin lately. Any spies or things like that, we don't have much of that right now in Carthana. Things have been tough on the financial end of things.
Okay. Well, I know my father trusted trusted him with his life, and so if he trusts you as well, then I trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate your trust. If anything goes wrong, though, the guards that we do have on post will be there on the spot.
All right. Anything we should shout out to get their attention?
I mean, you just call for
Just
the
call
guard.
for the guards. All right. Didn't know if you had a special whistle.
No, we don't.
All right.
Like that.
All right.
Wonderful.
It's very nice to meet you, and
And I will put the guard out on alert for Deargan activity, just for anything suspicious. I really hope you find it.
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I just consult the rest of you guys. Did any of you guys have anything you wanted to add? Anything?
You're all there.
Yeah, we're all yeah.
Yep.
Good.
All right.
Sweet.
Just walk out of the.
Cool.
facility.
What do you guys want to do?
What time is it?
The sun's setting. It's like starting to get to evening at this point.
Do you guys want to head straight to the inn?
Do we want to try to take him by night? Is that what you were thinking?
Yes.
How long is it until nightfall?
The sun is setting, so like it's gonna be like dark in like an hour.
I figured we could go to the inn and to Bedfellows and
We
have
could
a
also-
conversation with the innkeeper, find out what room he's in, and then plan our ambush.
We could also. Ambrose told us to go to Sinnigan Stout Brewery and retrieve a shipment as well. I don't know if we can kill two birds with one stone.
And the sun it's getting dark.
Yeah, we
so
might
they
wanna also
probably
do
be
that when
closed
we're
anyways
getting-
They
for
might
now.
be closed. Okay.
Yeah, we might want to do that when we're leaving too, because
All right.
giving us several barrels is going to be
barrels
locked.
of alcohol
Alright.
through the streets.
How about we go get dinner? Because I'm getting really hungry, you guys.
I do agree with that statement.
Sweet. So you guys are gonna head to Bedfellows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
You guys head to Bedfellows.
Fellows.
Bedfellows.
Bedfellows.
It's a nice evening at Bedfellows. There's just some different patrons of all sorts all around, eating and drinking and having a good time. You do see Flynn is at the bar, drinking. Trying to think of notable figures in here. No, really. Yeah, not really anyone of note, just normal townspeople around. You guys grab a table?
Yeah.
Sweet. We grab a table, waitress comes over and she's like, "Can I get anything for you?"
I hand her a silver, and I'm like, if it's possible, we are requesting a company with the owner of this establishment.
Oh, yes, I can see if he's able.
Send him this way, and whatever orders they have, it's on me.
Wonderful.
What do you have?
Do you have turtles?
Turtles?
Yeah. Classic for ocean food.
Well, we don't have turtles. But
Nobody has turtles around here.
it's not a common food around here. I mean, perhaps if you go to Avani or something exotic like that.
Maybe if you tried it, it'd be common. It's really nice. And really gamey.
That's strange. Nice and gamey. Because, well, we've got milk and water for young ones like yourself.
What about juice?
I'm afraid we don't really have juice right now. It's out of season.
Okay.
Oh.
If you come round in the fall, we've got plenty of nice ciders and things like that typically.
Do you have?
Around harvest.
Can I have some tea?
Tea? A young one wants tea? Yeah, absolutely. I can bring you tea.
What do you have for food?
For food right now, I'm afraid things have been a little sparse around. We don't have any too fancy meats or anything like that. No turtles. But if you like, we've got breads and cheeses, things like that. Just regular tavern food. I mean, it's not fancy.
I'll have a lot of bread.
Absolutely.
I'll also have some bread.
Do you want jam with that or no?
Yes, please.
I think we've got some preserves left. Anything for you?
What, did you have any sort of meat or anything?
I'm afraid we don't right now.
You just have bread.
Things are sparse.
I see. So
Bread, cheese, crackers, jam,
So like,
potatoes. We do have potatoes.
Always
I'd like 2 of everything of what you do have.
Like a, you want like a platter?
Like yeah, so you know how when they have you have parties and then they have lots of food like in the middle. I want all of that.
I mean, and she turns to you like, "Are you sure you want to pay for all this, sir?"
I'm like poring over my book, and I like look up.
He's wanting to buy 2 of everything. Wants like a party platter.
Party platter. That's what they're called. That's right.
And what's the price?
I mean, something like that would run you probably a gold or 2.
I give her 3 gold. That's what the party needs.
The
Okay.
party needs to party.
He's like, I'll bring that to you. Anything to drink?
So you know how like parties they have like those kegs.
You want a keg?
Do you have those?
That would run you 10 gold
Oh,
pieces.
okay.
No, we
I
don't.
would-
I'm like, no, we don't want a keg. We're not trying to get intoxicated. We need to find my sister.
Cake?
If there's cake, get a cake.
Do you have cake?
We don't have
Yes.
cake at the moment. I mean, if you go somewhere fancy like the chateau, they might have things like that. But
Oh,
we're no chateau.
we'll put a pin in that.
I just turned to Kinsley and I'm like, do you reckon he's sharing?
He better be.
Alright.
I'll help you get him to share. Not to worry.
Alright.
I think between the 2 of us we can manage.
Do you have any of that
meats.
Finnegan stout?
Skin and Stout, yes, absolutely. Skin and Stout originates from Carthana. Did you know that? The Traveler.
You forgot.
I was unaware.
The brewery is right down the street. We've got plenty.
Wasn't there something we're supposed to do with Finnegan stout?
I give her 3 silver,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, just bring enough wares to feed the party and do it as quick as possible.
Cool. As she takes the money and brings
And make sure
breakfast,
some
she
of the
brings
bread
you a party platter.
tastes like meat, please. Thank you.
She doesn't.
Just make sure some of it. Spice it up
I've got
nice.
old cheese. I mean, I could put salt
Find
on
the bread
cheese
that
for you.
tastes the most like meat
Leave her
and put that on the
alone.
plate.
Wonderful.
Doesn't know
I'll
anything.
get you a sourdough or something. Wonderful. She leaves, and then she's like, I'll contact the owner. As eventually, out from the back, you see this, she's kind of heavy set, this older woman, ginger hair and a messy bun in the back. She comes up and she's like, "You're asking for the owner. Was anything wrong?"
Could you please take a seat? And
You're
I give-
asking
I
me
give
to
her
take
two-
a seat.
I give her 2 silver. Please,
Oh.
I need a moment of your time.
Oh, no problem. You can have a moment of
And
my
I'm
time. Nothing's
speaking
wrong.
with I'm
Nothing's
speaking
wrong.
with a really hushed voice.
And she's like, nobody,
No,
nothing's wrong. You
everything's
didn't eat
gonna be
maggots.
as
Oh,
well.
wonderful, wonderful.
Please take a seat.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just take out the arrest warrant and I set it down on the table, but like not like
Is
to
that,
be
that's
read
not
by.
for. I didn't.
It's not for you.
I did.
We're here on
Oh.
official business.
Oh.
There is an individual staying here at the inn who we need to take care of. We're wondering if we can
You
have
need to
your.
take care of.
We're
And you're
wondering.
gonna.
We're wondering if we can have your discretion and your assistance in completing that task. Any cooperation will be reported back to.
Little old me doing something with official business.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Who is it?
His name is Flynn.
What's the drama? What did he do?
He kidnapped a little girl.
Oh, that's serious.
Yes, we need to take care of him.
Well, a right bloke like that deserves to get his head chopped if it's just something that I would say.
So he came in this morning around noon.
Yes.
He ordered a room. What I have been able, with my observations, what I've been able to recall who gave him the room.
Nathan doesn't remember, but
Well, I described the individual.
yeah. She tells you, I'll be sure to check with him. I can get you that
And
information.
he was He was in his late 50s. He had grayish hair. He had. I just describe his outfit.
He's at the bar right now. He's a.
Oh, I would have.
Yeah,
I would have.
he's literally at the bar
I'm
right
like,
now.
it's the gentleman sitting at the bar, and I need you to understand. We need your discretion.
He's such a nice man.
We need your discretion. Without it, we're gonna have to cause a scene in a bar, and there may be some damage. We would prefer to take care of this while he's alone
Make an intimidation
in his room.
Oh, shoot.
I don't know if I'm trying to intimidate her.
It just
Definitely coming across intimidating.
It's not like aggressive, but
Natural 20.
oh whoa.
You understand why we need to take care of this. He's a dangerous man, and we would
Absolutely.
prefer to do it alone in his room.
Absolutely, I can get you all the information that you need.
Thank you.
What was your name? Discretion. I understand. I understand you're an official business. You don't need to. If you tell me you'll probably have to kill me, I know it's okay. She's like,
And I just go like this. For those of you watching the podcast, I did the key over the lips thing.
Wonderful. As
Watching hands,
she heads
you know.
back, she looks like she's kind of flustered, like she's stressing out. She's like there's like sweat dripping down her forehead as she heads in the back.
A giant smile comes across my face. I'm like, Booker, how did I do?
Sawyer, you are doing so well. You're a prodigy is what you are.
Thank you so much.
I think
I have the best.
you're going places. I think you're going places.
Thank you so much.
You know what?
Thank you.
I think together,
I was
We can
nervous there. Like,
really interrogate them. I love interrogating people.
Yeah.
We've got a big history of that. I love it.
okay.
I'm really looking forward to
you
this.
take lead on
oh,
the
you
interrogation.
can be a part of it. This is going to be great. It's going to be so fun.
Yes.
So, how do we know that this guy is actually the one that took your sister?
Oh, we don't. No, we just know he's associated with them, and so we're gonna hurt him until he gives us information.
I like that.
How do we know that he's associated with them?
So earlier when we came into town, I bumped into him and saw the exact same tattoo he had on his body as they carry. It's a part of the symbol of the clan. We followed him here to this destination, and we heard some of his conversations.
Oh, okay. What do I need to do? I have acid.
Yeah, use that. Not on him, but like threaten to use it on him. Yeah? Just like hold it over his head, menacingly.
I mean, if it's to find your sister, okay.
Yeah, listen, we need to find Saoirse.
Okay.
Now, what we could do is once we find the information of what room he's in, we could get him. Once he goes to his room, we'll ambush him. He'll likely be alone, and all of us surrounding him in one moment, so that then he doesn't have any kind of like.
The only complication I can really think of, if we can overwhelm him, that's great. I'm not planning on killing him.
I'm not either.
He's going to go to his buddies after this. I can guarantee you that, unless we thoroughly intimidate him. We're going to have a big problem on our hands if we're not able to.
I have an idea. If Sylvie has acid, I'm acid resistant by nature. I could pretend that she's torturing me really bad with the acid. And then we do it to him. And or we don't, but he's so scared, he does whatever we want.
I think we could use that. So
Yeah.
when
Put on a show, if you will.
yeah.
The old razzle dazzle, you know?
I really like how you
I
think.
do have a question.
Of
Yes.
course you
That's
do.
all this. Why can't we kill him? I mean, if he is like so called his clan, and this clan is nasty stuff, like
Because we don't have any actually evidence that he's the one who took her.
We also
we need
don't-
evidence.
well,
don't-
if we talk to him,
we don't
figure out.
plan to to let him go either. We're going to turn him into the god, and I'm very keen on what I can pick up and see in certain situations. So I could search his room thoroughly and look for evidence against him, so that they can keep him locked away.
But even if we turn him over to the guards, the buddies are going to find out, and that could prove repercussions
Why
down
would they
the line.
find out?
You know
Is
what?
there any way that we can look for evidence in his room while he's down here before we torture him?
We could certainly do that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
I think we should go right now because he's right there. But
I'd be happy to stay and keep him busy. I'm sure I could find a way to keep him at the bar.
Just don't send him quickly up to his room.
That's the whole point.
does anybody here happen to have a spell? I think I learned it back in the day. I can't really recall it these days, but I think it's called Message.
No.
All right, that would have been helpful, but we'll try to do with that.
I mean, we can make sure he doesn't get up there. Like, worst case scenario, it's pretty easy to keep someone where they are.
That sounds good.
All right, so who's going up to his room and who's going to try to distract him?
I think
Kinsley and
Aiden and I
are
should
going to
stay,
distract
sit
him.
on either side.
Wonderful.
Here's what I can do. I go like, is there any portion of this like tavern that's like there's not any traffic at? Like a corner, like a little corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like a window or something.
Yeah.
So I go and I bring. I don't know if your character would understand what I'm trying to do. I bring you, and I'm like, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. I'm going to put my little silver bell and my wire here and cast alarm. If he starts going upstairs, just trip that wire, and I'll know instantly that he's on his way.
Oh,
Smart.
very good.
That's
idea.
really smart.
Very good. Okay, got it. There's a bell.
You're a smart kid, you know that, Sawyer.
Got to trip
Thank
the
you,
bell if the man
I have a good instructor. I
stands.
hold my book
So
close.
smash that bell.
No. No. Tinkle the bell. Just going to tingle it.
Listen.
You know what? I'll tingle the bell.
Just gives up. Just like,
I'll do it.
That work. Just keep the man at the bar.
That I can do.
There you go.
but low profile.
Look, I always keep a low profile, Sylvie. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm quiet as a church mouse.
Every spider we saw was low profile. They were all really
Very low to the ground. Duh! Cheers!
Take a drink.
So we're just gonna head up, I think.
All right. So I think first we'll do the distraction. So you guys go upstairs to look towards his room. What are you guys up to?
I'm gonna sit on one side and like motion for Aiden to
You guys sit up at the exact same time.
Perfect.
Oh,
You
that's
just, in perfect sync. Get up on either side of him as he's holding his cup pretty closely. As
I'm
he
gonna
is.
send Aiden up first.
What are you drinking there? I'm not from around here, and I don't really like. They said they really don't have anything good, so looking for something strong.
I actually didn't purchase this here. I brought this myself. This is
Brought that. Wow.
this is Farragon Scotch.
What's Farragon? Forgive me for trying to get in up on your business here, but do you mind if I try some? I like. Oh, so.
He looks you up and down. Like, sure, as long as you're not sick or nothing.
Not last time I checked. How much is there in it?
It's like there's like that much in the bottom of the glass. It's like nice.
No.
It's like a good glass of scotch.
Yeah.
Just a sip, Aiden.
It's strong. Like think like Ron Swanson and Lagavulin.
Yeah. As I start swishing around in my mouth. I'm impressed.
That's an interesting way to drink scotch.
Let me tell you, you get all the flavors out by doing it. There's something about doing that in your mouth that makes it.
He takes a sip. He's like, yeah. I don't really tell the difference very much, but okay.
Have you tried many of the? I know you brought that yourself, but have you tried many of the drinks here?
It's kind of. They have Finnegan Stout, and that's it. Some cheap wine.
Do you mind? I would happily pay for it. I just haven't had a good drink in quite some time. Do you have any extra that I could maybe purchase from you?
Oh, no problem, man. I can pour you a glass. He's like, can I get a glass? Say, pass me a glass. He pours it to you, and he pours you a glass of scotch. Like, what's your name, man?
Aiden, what's yours?
I'm Flynn. Nice to meet you.
Flynn. What brings you around these parts? As I'm down.
Me, I've been traveling for a while. I'm just looking for some new work and some things to do.
What, like, are you just like by yourself, or what? Do you just travel alone?
Yeah, by myself. I mean, sometimes I travel with friends and different companions that I find along the road, but I mean, I've lived a long life, got a lot of different skills and things like that, and you know, I run mercenary jobs, things like that.
Mercenary jobs. Do you happen to have any sort of like leads on anything? I've been looking for something kind of along that line of work.
Long, like mercenary work?
I mean, anything that involves a sword or fist.
I mean, you've certainly got the build for it. As far as mercenary jobs lately, that's me, and I've been on the lookout. I've heard there's some people hiring in Derry up north of here, big city.
No contracts around here, nothing interesting.
Not anything that I've heard of so far. I mean, I just got into town just tonight. I mean, I haven't done much of a job search lately.
Interesting. Is his tattoo visible?
No.
Oh, it's not visible. Okay, covered. Gotcha. Like, do you work with any sort of like mercenary guilds, or are you just kind of alone? Like, do you just hop around from different guilds?
Not anymore. I'm on my own now.
On your own. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, I mean, you seem like of someone on that road who would know of, so I'd love to chat with you and hear some of your stories. I'm sure you got interesting ones. I'm always looking for a good story.
I mean, I've got a lot of stories.
What's the most interesting mercenary job you've ever taken?
While they're convincing, does it look like they're gonna be there a while?
Yeah, they're like starting conversation.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like sit at the table, like watching, like ready to come in with another distraction if Aiden can't keep him there. So
Okay.
I mean, I think if you wanted to move on to what's going on upstairs, it'd be okay. No, we'll just
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask you. I'm just asking
he's
for
making
a
compensation.
Yeah.
Cool. He starts telling you this story about he worked on a ship near Farga, and you can hear this. He worked on a ship near Farga, and ran into some Tarians actually, and ended up fighting off a ship of Tarians. A lot of his people died, and it was crazy. Like he tells you about these Tarians from this other land who have all this technology and things like that.
Oh, are we still continue?
If you want to say anything to that, yeah.
Oh, I would figure that we're gonna. No, I don't have anything in particular. Just that's so fascinating. Tell me more.
Cool. So he just starts recalling old war stories and things like that. All right, you guys are going upstairs to his room. You have an arrest warrant. She's giving you a key to his room. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I think you're the best at looking for stuff like this. I think you best to do that, and I'm just gonna cast guidance on him as he's looking around for things. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be looking around the room for anything expensive.
In the
In the
tavern.
room, I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'm
In
gonna.
the room?
Well, in the room.
In his room.
In his
or
room.
Oh,
In his
okay,
room.
okay.
So I'm gonna flip a coin.
Coin now.
Flip a coin, and then I'm just gonna start looking for expensive stuff.
Cool. All of you guys make investigation checks as you're looking.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That gives me a D4.
It gives a D4.
Cool.
You might have advantage if I'm helping him or not.
My bat's helping me.
Oh, okay, cool. Bad is helping. That's awesome.
27.
Nice.
Wow, what'd you get?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. 18. Okay. Yeah, Micah, you're looking around for expensive stuff. You're like, oh, this mirror is pretty cool. You're just kind of caught up. Obviously in the room there are some like candelabras and things like that look kind of nice. But you don't really find anything in his stuff.
Nothing that he owns.
Mm-hmm. Danielle, as you're looking through the room, you like look up. It looks like he hasn't really unpacked his bags. He's got you open the door and as you guys step into his room, he's got just like his bags on the bed. It looks like he's hung up like his traveling cloak and some of his clothes and things like that. You look through his cloak and the closet and those kinds of things. You don't really find anything. And as the two of you guys start sifting through his stuff, you're not really finding much incriminating.
No secret compartments in his bag.
You do actually, as you look around, you check under the bed, and you like feel around, and under the bed there's like you like feel it and you take it out. It's like a parcel that was under the bed.
I'm like, oi,
Oh, it's
found
there.
this, and I like spread it out on the bed.
Yeah, you open it. Wrapped up in a cloth is a really nice looking dagger with dried blood all over the blade.
This is appears to be quite the thing we've been looking for. Seems like we'll be able to keep this man behind bars after all.
And Danielle, you do notice, sifting through his bag, you find like ID papers of somebody else. It's like fake ID papers, not under the name Flynn or anything like that. The name of man, and it just describes him basically, but a man of the name of Jordis. Jordas.
Am I
Jordas.
Yeah.
am I able to discern anything from the dagger? Like anything that would be able to link it to
Your investigation is on. Yeah, you look over, and as you're like looking across it closer, are you touching the dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, with the cloth.
With the cloth, okay.
Yeah.
So you look it over. You see on the hilt there's a small dragon.
Looking at the blood on the knife, could I tell what like race of person this blood is from?
Make a nature check.
What's my nature? Nature is neat. 18.
Ooh.
18. It's human blood.
Cool.
I'd say this is enough incriminating evidence to put him away.
What's next?
Well, we can just make the arrest here, or I think we should actually interrogate him.
Yeah, we should interrogate him for sure. I don't.
Absolutely.
Well, there are these ID papers, guys. What if he's trying to start a new life or something? Like he's just gotten out of the clan.
I take my wallet out and I pull out 2 IDs. And I'm like, this one is my real ID. I have a second one, and that's so I can buy drinks in London. People don't typically keep 2 forms of identification for any good and viable purpose.
Well, I would say I disagree.
Yeah, and the bloody dagger.
Maybe he was defending himself. Sometimes people have to do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're going to interrogate him, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
We'll get to the bottom.
And I think the safest thing to do would interrogate him and then arrest him so he can't go get his friends.
So, should we try and wait in here? Like, stage a coup, an ambush?
Well, I don't think the rest of our group is in the know on that. I think we should communicate that with them first. I can go back down and tell them if you think that's the best way, but...
That way, there's like 3 of us in here and 3 of us behind him in the hallway, and just gotta force him to the room and shut the door.
I think if he sees us all in his room, he might have just a little fraction of an opportunity to run away.
Okay.
But if he's already in the room and then we enter, there's nowhere for him to go.
All right, let's all head back downstairs and go to our table. We'll wait for him to go upstairs.
Cool.
Maybe our food is ready.
Yeah, as you guys come downstairs, it's just covered in food. And you see the waitress is like setting stuff down, and she's just kind of looking around like, where did they go? It looks like she's like, as she sees you guys coming back, she's like, oh, she like waves and
Wait back. You can have some.
I'm working.
All right.
Thank you though.
Sometimes I eat and work, so, you know.
Yeah, I can't. And she goes back to work. So you guys sit down and you just enjoy the food, enjoy the night as you just keep talking to them until your friends come down.
I've completely forgotten that I'm supposed to be distracting you. I'm very much enthralled in the story right now. Like,
he's telling you stories, asking you questions, and you're telling each other stories, connecting.
Yeah.
He's too good of
It's
a
your
job.
buddy Flynn now.
like this guy's awesome.
He's really cool. It seems like
legit.
he's really kind and like seems cool. As you guys sit down, eventually you just drink the night away as he eventually goes back up to his room. Did you guys try to put his stuff back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, I mean, at that point when he starts heading back, I'm going to kind of share the plan with everyone.
Yeah.
And I'll say, you know, just in case he's a spellcaster, I don't think we should all go into the room in case he, you know, casts a spell on a space and gets us all, right? So maybe some of us should wait in the hallway and some of us should go in. But, yeah, I think we got this. I think I'll go in, I'll interrogate him.
I have to say, I know I was the one that I was proposing killing the man, but after talking with him for some time, like, were you positive that this guy is probably involved?
We found a bloody dagger and fake papers in his room. And even if we're not positive, we will be after we question him. Our plan's not to hurt the man, just get information from him.
Are we gonna do the acid thing?
I think that's a good idea.
In which case, I should pretend to be a captive of y'all. So then, he doesn't know that I'm faking.
Absolutely. You good at performing?
Oh, I'm very good at performing.
Excellent.
We're about to find out.
So I'll bring her in second bound and throw her on the ground.
Yeah.
And
then I'll-
just make it seem like it's all one arrest.
Like we're connected, and I'll pretend I know him so that he has to tell the truth. So I'll be like, oh, you're doing this, and you know, you're part of that clan or whatever, right? Right?
No,
right?
no,
What do you mean, no?
You're just a part of some other thing.
Well, why would you interrogate us at the same time? It's like you've never done an interrogation before.
No, we're just.
Have you done
Have
an
you
interrogation?
done an interrogation
I'm
before?
17 years old.
Oh, I've done many interrogations before, don't you worry.
I've done at least 4 by the time I was 9.
I've done my fair share.
You don't think he
Yes.
would know that he's not actually ever met you?
No, I think that's the point. He'd be trying to prove he hasn't met me by telling you the truth.
Oh, you make it seem like he's done worse things than he
Yes,
really
of
has. I understand.
I,
Yeah.
No more drinking for this one. It's no idea how to do an
I've had
interrogation.
nothing to drink.
as Aiden just raises his hand. I know it seems kind of contrary because I really like hitting stuff and I really like hitting people. But what if we actually just tried to maybe potentially ask him?
I think we can try that first, and if things go sour, we got acid.
It's
Like
full time.
I'm all for doing the acid and beating the ever-loving crap out of this guy. But
Yeah.
what if we at least maybe ask him first?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's do it.
ask at
That's
least.
what we said we were going to do.
It didn't sound like it.
I was gonna say, like, I get that I'm a little bit slower than the rest of y'all, but it didn't sound like it.
We're going to go in there, force him to the ground, and then ask him some questions.
I don't know if we
That
have to
was
force them to
never
ground just
said.
yet.
that was where
That was never
the
said.
We need to give
the issue.
him some sort of reason to just comply.
Well, I mean, I talked to him for a couple of hours. I'm happy to try to at least initiate it. I mean, then you guys can go and
You
do
can
your
at least
thing.
get us in the door.
That's true. I can. Maybe like let me and maybe Sylvie, since she seems like she would kind of, I don't know. You seem to know about life and how to do things.
Listen, going in with a diplomatic approach has the highest probability of him fleeing, of him running away.
I can keep this man down.
No. We're breaking the door down and going in with a strong display of power to encourage him to stay seated.
Why don't we just block the door?
They could have windows.
You were in the room, you would know. Are there any windows?
There's windows, yeah.
Windows.
There's windows.
I am confident that I can keep him if he does not yield the answers that we want or need.
Listen,
I can keep
I
him.
apologize that I don't trust your confidence. But I don't.
I'm just saying, lad. This is.
Wait,
I think you can knock. I think he'll open for you, and then we barge in and we take it from there.
Yes.
And
You just
somebody
follow our lead.
can-
And we start going up the stairs.
so
Okay. You just start going up the stairs. As you guys head up outside his room. Make a stealth check, everybody.
Oh
Wait,
dear.
did he go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went up like probably 10 minutes. That's because we were talking after. $11.
I got 22.
7.
12.
6.
So it sounds like there are 4 people coming upstairs and through the hallway towards his bedroom. What do you do?
It's a hotel. It wouldn't
I mean, we
matter.
would have been able to tell it's pretty noisy
Yeah.
at that point.
So
It is starting to
maybe
quiet
we
down,
just
but
bust the door open. I bust the door open.
it's locked.
oh no, we that Aiden.
Oh.
Remember the plan?
Well,
Didn't.
he's going to have heard us.
I need
That's
you to
why we
knock
know.
that down right now.
I don't like this. I don't like this. And I just go.
Make an attack roll against
Is
the
it an
door.
attack roll?
Yeah.
Can I be helping with that? Like shoulder checking in or something with him?
Sure, yeah. He's
I'll
shoulder
be
checking with
casting
you.
guidance on
advantage,
you.
You have advantage.
Why the lock for the door?
He already
Gonna
said. He has
fly.
already said to make the roll, so it's too late for guidance.
Okay.
Advantage.
Oh, because he. Oh,
What'd you do?
I thought
What'd
it was.
you do?
I got a
I thought,
natural 1 at first, and then I got a 4, so 9.
As you guys just boom, as the door does not break down.
I
I
cast
thought you rolled another.
like ice knife on the
No,
door.
that was bad.
You cast ice knife on the
Yeah.
door as you roll for damage.
Oh wait, we're all gonna get hit.
Well, would you just stand back? Get back! Cast ice knife.
What the hell?
What a mess.
Just like some really severe knocking at the door.
Let me just wham.
It's just 1d10. 8 plus 5. Or no, that's the hit DC.
There's also an explosion damage too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it'll break the door out. Don't worry.
I already rolled. I don't need to roll again. 8 for the initial.
I whispered to Aiden, I was like, if he tries running, you gotta hold him, alright?
Do my best.
And then I rolled 6 and a 2 on the explosion damage.
Okay, cool.
So 16 points of damage on
Holy
this.
On the
Crap.
door.
That is done.
As the door busts open, give me 1
It's like,
second.
do we have to make? saving
No.
throws?
It's any target within 5 feet. So I said get back. And
Yeah.
I just take a
Yeah, you
single
want to
step back.
Where is?
I mean, he cast it before he.
It went a slightly different direction than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, this is not how I thought it
Well,
was.
if y'all didn't sound like a bunch of monkeys going up the stairs.
It's a hallway. There are always people in hallways.
As the door busts open, suddenly a dart shoots out at Sawyer. 14 to hit.
This guy's fast.
Yeah, that hits.
As you take
Probably a trained assassin.
For a
as you
dart.
take 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god!
Oh no! You hear the drawing of a sword as in the now open door as the steam of the ice blows away.
Sleep.
You see Flynn. You cast sleep.
Sleep.
Roll.
Oh my gosh.
Just terrified. Okay.
Please let it work. Please let it work.
Oh. Okay.
We need more intense music than this. What am I doing?
He doesn't have that much hit points.
25.
25 hit.
Nice.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
hit
it's
points.
automatic.
That doesn't.
That's not.
Oh no!
You cast sleep as he just looks at you holding out a sword and he's like, "Who are you?"
Wait, why didn't that work?
Do you want us to roll initiative or are we good?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
So I take out the arrest warrant and I'm like, we can either arrest you now or we can sit down for some friendly conversation
What
and
did
we
I
can
do?
let you go. You're part of Clan Deargan, are you not?
This is a misunderstanding.
Please explain yourself.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Aiden, please go stand by the window.
As I Flynn, we just want to talk.
So he takes a step back.
As I'm hands up, just let us talk to you. Let's put the weapons down. and relax. We
Sylvie,
just have
do you have anything you can cast on Sawyer?
we just
over
have
there?
a few questions.
Yeah, I'll go over and I'll help him.
Wait, shh. Guys, hold on.
We just have a few questions for you. I believe you that this is a misunderstanding, but let's talk this through.
Who are you with?
Huh? I'm with them.
Who are you all with?
So that young child that you just smacked down.
That's not a young child. That's a grown boy.
It's a young child, and he is under the impression that somehow you were responsible for kidnapping his sister.
Kidnapping his sister?
Alas, I've never seen her, but he describes her as a young girl.
I know nothing about this.
I'd like to figure out if he's telling the truth.
I was gonna say I'm not the
Make
person
an
inside,
insight
so I'm
check.
glad someone else did. How did I become the diplomat? How is this
You said you wanted
How is
to-
this happening?
Because you talked to him.
I had 16.
16.
Yeah, I didn't get 16.
He's telling the truth.
Okay. All right.
Am I up
So-
by now? Or?
I'll go over and I'll take a healer's kit and do my thing.
Cool. As you are stabilized, you're unconscious.
Just we believe you, right?
I believe you. I'm just gonna cast Healing Word to get him on his feet.
Okay.
Right now.
But let's
So you're now like
let's
up.
maybe
Yeah, you wake up. You've taken a lot of damage. And
let's let's put the weapon down so we can talk. None of us will have weapons. We just want to talk. We believe you.
drop all your weapons.
So I begin to take out my greatsword and drop it as I take out my second dagger.
Do you guys drop your weapons?
Can he see me standing in the hallway?
Yes.
I'm like
guess.
behind me. I'm just
So
like
you gain.
As you guys
6
do see,
HP.
some other people have like opened their doors and are like
You gain
watching.
6 HP.
6? Okay.
as I'm like gesturing.
There is no way I am going to drop my weapon. You should drop yours. We have the advantage on you. There's 5 of us.
Do you want me to drop you again?
Lad, if you don't drop your weapons
I'm
right
not
now, I will
dropping my
drop you
weapon.
again.
Listen, we have a warrant for your arrest. I suggest you sit down, and we can make this all go away.
Booker, can you shut this kid up?
You're not in charge here.
We'd like to let him talk for a little bit, just longer, all right?
Yeah, I'm not dropping my weapon.
I believe that he didn't actually take your sister, all right?
He actually hasn't heard that.
Was it?
He hasn't heard that.
He was unconscious.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I believe he didn't take your sister. We're just trying to talk this out right now.
But I'm not dropping my weapon.
Well, how about you keep your weapon, you go out in the hallway,
I'm in the hallway currently.
away from the doorway, where you can still hear.
If he's going to stay holding his weapon, none of you should drop yours.
I don't need a weapon.
All right, mate. Do you want to maybe try to take Sawyer
And
downstairs?
so I
while
put
we
my
talk?
wand in my pocket and I walk in the room.
Okay.
I'm not leaving the situation.
So explain yourself.
He sheathes his sword. Why do you think I'm a part of Clan Deargan?
Were you blackmailed or did you choose it?
How would you think that I have any affiliation with the clan?
The tattoo on the left side of your arm, hidden halfway up your forearm.
So my tattoo. I wish I could get rid of that damn thing. Fine. I used to be a part of Clan Deargan
Used to be.
back in the day.
I go up to the bed and I pull out the knife. What logo is this?
Yeah,
That's,
as soon as you walk
That's
towards
Clan Deargan.
as soon as you walk towards the bed, he reaches out his hand and stops you, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
So underneath your bed, there's a dagger covered in blood with the Clan Deargan logo.
You mean the dagger that killed my brother?
See, that's why we wanted to talk. We wanted to hear your end of this. As I said, this arrest warrant doesn't necessitate that you are arrested. We just need to talk to you. Because some crimes have happened and we don't know if you're the one who's done it. I believe you aren't anymore, but I want to hear what's going on so we can work this out, all right?
Okay, just don't touch my shit.
Agreed.
Like nervous glances.
Did I believe him when he said that the dagger was what killed his brother?
Make an insight check.
I probably would have done the same.
You can make an insight check.
5.
5.
I rolled a 2. Oh my god.
I rolled
Dirty 20.
30, 20, you believe him.
He's telling the truth. And at that point, I sit. Like, my guard is lowered.
I go by the name Flynn these days, but I'm not gonna. I go by the name Flynn these days, but my name at birth was Jordas. I grew up in Derry on the streets, and life was rough, but eventually I needed a way to survive, and that's when I got in contact with the clan. Back in those days, though, the clan wasn't what it was like now. We were freedom fighters. We would steal from the nobles and help feed the poor, and the vision was a world of freedom and kindness, but the clan got dark, and I got dark with them. But eventually I woke up. I was like, this isn't the life that I want to be living. And then eventually, when the outcry happened and the coast almost got flooded away, gang activity skyrocketed, and the clan just went crazy in Derry and in Canalta and everywhere. Like Clan Deargan, that's when the Kuva started to rise to power, when all this stuff happened. And so I don't know if you guys know the history, but the king offered a pardon to anybody willing to expose the leaders of Clan Deargan, and there was a way out. So I escaped. I'm not a member of Clan Deargan.
No, I believe it.
I can't get rid of the tattoo, and it's just a scar of memory to me now.
Why can't you get rid of the tattoo?
It's part of it's magic. There's nothing you can do. Once in the clan, always in the clan. We were pardoned, so I have papers that prove my innocence, but
Listen, I apologize for coming in so hot earlier. The clan has abducted my younger sister,
I'm so sorry.
and finding her is my only course of action.
That makes sense. If it were my sister, I'd do the same. You seem like a good man. Yeah, just I'm a good guy. Like, you can just talk to me next time.
How was I supposed to have known that?
Assumptions are hard.
Now, is there any information you can give us that would be useful in getting my sister back?
It's been a while since I did anything with the clan. I don't like their current movements and objectives. I don't really know. I know before I left, things started to get weird. Like, they started talking about overthrowing the king and things like that. But I don't know. I'm not from Carthana either, so I don't know their bases or things like that here. If I can help you, I would.
And are you avenging your brother?
There's not really any avenging to do at this point. I don't really want to talk about it though.
All right.
Kinsley sort of like, hello, hi. Sorry about that earlier. Question for you: what might the clan want with a little girl?
I'm not sure. That's strange to me. They've done a lot of bad things, but we weren't kidnappers.
Where might they take her? Do you have any idea? Anything can help us. We have no heading.
I mean, Derry would make sense. I mean, do you know how long ago did they come to Carthana?
The clan themselves?
Yeah, did you track them here?
No, this was just where we were told to go. Next in our course of action.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to have operations here. Like, if you were in Slumberton, the river connects through Carthana, so that'd be the obvious means of transport.
Well, you saying they have a headquarters in Derry then?
I mean, that's where their main base of operations are. I mean,
Was that where you were?
yeah.
Alright. Looks like we might be headed that way.
It's been years, though. I mean, the outcry was 40 years ago at this point.
Well, I apologise for the misunderstanding. I will say that it looks like this won't be necessary, and I put away the arrest warrant.
Thanks. What have you discovered in town?
Jack. Shit.
Sorry. I mean, have you checked with the guard? I mean, you have an arrest warrant.
Yes.
They actually sent us here instead of coming out themselves, to be honest. Doesn't seem like they can do much.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it feels like the clan has more power than the guards themselves.
Yeah. Does, doesn't it? And there's nothing else that you feel like might be able to help us on our quest?
If they're in Carthana, they'd be leaving soon. Like, if you said it was just a few days ago that they took your sister. Yeah, they
Leaving soon for Derry?
Sorry,
Probably.
I'm new in town.
Yeah.
Where is Ambrose Inn located?
The Ambrose Inn is in Slumberton.
She was abducted and slumped.
Makes sense for them to come here.
Just by the coast.
Yeah. I mean, I know Slumberton. Strange. You heard anything about any of their operations here?
All we know is we were sent here to find her. But
DM, they did say to check the rusty bucket.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't write that in my hook notes.
Have they said anything about a base of operations in Carthana?
We were told to inquire at the Rusty Bucket.
Rusty bucket, what is that?
It's a bar here in town.
That makes sense. They do like their drink.
Again, I really am sorry for how we came in.
It's okay.
My tempers are high. It's just that Saoirse, she's terminally ill.
I'm so sorry.
And any day could really be her last. I'm the only one in this world who can protect her, and I'm not there. I'm not there. And I leave.
He just nods. Y'all have a good night. I wish you the best. If you need anything, I'll be here.
I'll look into getting you another room. So I'll look at the door.
well,
Thank you.
I just look at Sylvie. I'm like, are you able to fix that? The door?
Mending.
Can I fix the door? I thought it was only in a.
They blew it off its hinges. You can put it back.
I guess on the hinges.
Mhm.
Okay. It was only. I thought it was only like a certain square.
You can do it multiple times.
Okay. Sure. I'll do that.
She
Man,
fixes the door up. Sweet. You guys head out.
Sorry, I ment to say we're looking to get you a new door.
As I think that's where we're going to take our break.
Nice.
Cool.
Wonderful.
Sweet. Yeah.
Welcome back to Grandeur Adventure. Wait, we're cutting that out. We're cutting the break out.
I know.
Oh. So I'm saying welcome back for nothing. Just keep this in. This is funny. Okay. Okay. So.
This is a disaster.
Okay.
Make you laugh.
So.
Oh, this is where you asked us to flash you?
Sun has sun has set.
The sun is set.
It is dark.
It is dark.
What do you guys want to do?
What do we wanna do?
Oh my gosh. What a mess.
It's dark.
It is dark.
What time would you say personally?
Like 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So we could head to that bar, I think, would be the best. I mean, it's not going to be open in the morning, so might as well go now.
That's true.
Cool. You guys head. What?
We're a rather large and kind of obvious group here. I suggest we stagger our entrances and displace ourselves throughout the bar and just listen for information.
It's very wise.
That way we don't come across so assuming.
Hey, especially her.
Me?
Yeah.
What? Assuming?
You're right there, assuming.
Assuming what?
In the last room we were in, there was a mirror.
Okay.
Did you look in the mirror?
Why would I look in the mirror?
Because you probably would have seen someone staring back at you who's rather assuming. And then
Do you see someone staring at you right now? Assuming.
There are crabs in your hair.
As there should
You got
be.
crabs, girl.
I don't know if you can tell, but there aren't crabs in anyone else's hair. And someone might take note of that. And to see a big weird group, they're going to keep the eye on us and keep the guard up. So
I suppose that's fair, but it's not my fault no one else is on top of fashion. Dead silence. Not a peep. I can wear a hat if you like.
Oh, no. Just go, you just enter last.
It's the very little hat that I tried to get. I put it on a crab on my head.
Either way,
Wonderful.
what are our marching orders for entering?
hey, we could.
You understand this as you're walking down the street.
I'll walk in with Aiden here. And,
Yeah, sure.
I'll walk in with Kinsley.
I'll go alone and just straight to the bar.
You're never alone with your bat.
Not your weapon, your animal.
I give him a little cracker.
I reach my wet hand out so he can drink.
He like slurps the water and
Does your head just
That's
form?
salt water.
I'm getting real tired of your attitude. I'm trying to help.
He seemed like he liked it.
See, he likes it.
All right.
He's crying.
Enter the bar.
as you guys walk through the streets, yeah.
Oh, well, as I'm walking with Kinsley, so we're all staggered now. Kinsley, can I have a hermit crab?
Since they're out of style, I suppose. I have lots to spare. And then I like pull one from my head and I'm like, that's for you.
Thank you, and I'm gonna put it in my hair.
Oh, I love you! So cute.
Do I see that happening?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, maybe they should go in together.
We're all ready to go together.
I would have known that. Anyway,
We said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really.
Yeah, here. This way.
Sawyer, you can come in with us if you want.
I don't want too large of attention. I'll go on my own.
Okay.
All right, so you head through the streets. So you walk through the way. The shops on the other side of the way, the like main road through the city, are pretty nice. But eventually, you take a left as you head towards the outer quarter. The outer quarter is the rougher part of town. As you enter it, very quickly is clear. Like there's trash on the sides. It just kind of has a smell all around. Walking through the roads, feel tight, tall, looming buildings overhead, casting shadows. As it even seems like the moonlight barely shines onto these streets. As you make your way towards the Rusty Bucket. Eventually, you come to a little four corners, as on the corner, there's loud music playing from the inside of the Rusty Bucket.
Right before we go in, I just whisper to Sawyer, I'm like, give me 3 big blinks if anything goes wrong, all right?
All right.
Big ones. And I just walk in.
And I'm trying not to blink at all.
As you guys head into the Rusty Bucket, who goes in first? Booker and Aiden. Booker and Aiden head inside. You come in as you two both look fairly normal as you walk in. People kind of ignore you as you walk up and in. It's a little busy. There's all sorts of different people around. Most of them look kind of gruff and like just not very kind looking people. You notice at one table there are some people playing poker. There's a big burly guy sitting back with his cards, as well as there's like a lanky looking dude as well as another dude next to him, and they're playing poker with some other people at the table. There's all sorts of different people chilling.
We'll just go up to the bar.
Yeah.
The barkeep comes out, and as you guys see, he has an eye patch over one eye. It looks like he walks with kind of a limp. Big burly guy. He's like, "Welcome to the bucket. What can I get for you?"
Very nice to meet you. I'm afraid I'm not quite familiar with this establishment.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Isle of Phaeocia. You never heard of it? We got nice turtles over there.
Turtles.
That's okay.
Always
What do you want to drink tonight?
You know what? I think you should surprise me.
Surprise you? Okay. What do you want?
Same thing. I like this.
Gotcha. I'll be back.
Okay.
See, goes back.
Like,
So then,
kind of like
you two come in?
No.
Sure.
As you two walk in, a little girl and as you walk in, people just kind of like stop and look at you for a second. They're kind of eyeing you specifically. And then just resume. As you guys come in the bar, you leave a little puddle behind you as you walk. You guys go right to the bar?
Yeah. Or sit at a table.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cool. You take a table.
I set her at the table and I go to the bar and I ask for juice.
You go to the bar as the guy's like, "Welcome to the bucket. What can I get for you?" Where are you from?
That's none of your business, is it?
Okay, I don't need to ask questions.
No, you don't. Can I have a cup of juice and something harder?
We don't have juice here. This is the Rusty Bucket. I have liquor and stout.
Which one do you think's better for a child?
For a child,
Yeah, and babysitting.
I can get water.
Water? Alright, but spike it.
I can do that.
Wonderful, thank
Gotcha.
you.
Anything for you?
I'll take a... whatever, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Something hard.
Got you. Essentially, he comes and he passes you guys your drinks. It's just sitting in stout that he hands you guys. As he gives you see him, he fills a glass with water and then he pours just a shot of some white liquid into it. As then he pours you like a glass of
Yeah, whatever.
whiskey. Something.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. As he hands it to you.
I bring it back to the table and I'm like, okay, so this isn't water.
What is it?
But they didn't have juice. And I just felt bad giving you only water. So just drink it slowly. If you get dizzy, tell me.
What is it?
I don't know.
Did they put alcohol in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't have juice.
You don't have to say juice. It's juice.
That's what I said. Juice.
But you say it with the C.
Juice.
Preacher piddle. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a sip. of this.
It's
I'm
really hard.
six.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
It's really
Oh, you're kidding me.
That one.
That one.
You are
As you
kidding
drink
me.
it just kind of it tastes good. As you just kind of
Oh no.
Yeah, it just tastes like water.
It tastes good. No, it's
Yeah.
like water, but just something nice with it. Something nice with it.
This is good.
Okay, and again, slowly. Thank you. Very good.
At that point, I enter, and I'm gonna go to the counter, get a drink, and then go like to the closest seat to the center of the room.
Okay.
And then I have my bat kind of with. Would it be weird for him to be on my shoulder?
No, not here.
My bat's on my shoulder, and I'm kind of just like every 10 minutes, I'm like just shifting a little bit to face a different part of the room, and then I'm blinking through my bat to use its sonar hearing
Okay.
to listen to conversations throughout the room.
Sweet, wonderful. So I'll have everybody make perception checks, and then your perception check is at advantage.
And I'm using my bat's perception.
Yeah.
Wow. 15.
5. It's that water.
It's that water.
As Sylvie, as you keep drinking, eventually you start to feel a little dizzy. As you're just kind of like, whoa, I think they're kind of spinning a little.
Oh no.
What is perception? Is that wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah. It probably has proficiency in perception, eh?
Yeah. How do you calculate the proficiency bonus? Sorry.
Proficiency is going to be.
It's gonna be
2.
+2
Yeah,
for him.
this level.
So 14. My first one was a 1. Yeah.
I've been rolling so bad tonight. It's been insane.
Got some decent rolling.
Sweet. What did you roll in total?
14.
14. Okay. What was everyone's? You 15.
5.
7. Just you two. Wow. As you guys are, you're all of you just kind of like listening around. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. As you're sitting in the middle of the room, and Austin, you're at the bar, aren't you? You hear from the table of the guys playing poker. You're just kind of listening in on all the different conversations as you, both of you hear one of them go, by the way, did, that's really done. By the way, did, what happened with that latest shipment that we just got? It's like, we're processing it in back in the base. It'll be shipped out very soon. Okay, cool. I just hope the clan officials are. I just hope we do it right. Cool.
Do they have any sort of distinguishable markings, or do they? I mean, what are they? What do they?
They look like rough kind of
like
guys.
rough guys.
Yeah.
And where are they roughly?
They're in the. So you're at the bar. They're at a table close to the bar playing poker.
Where?
So like this is the bar, right square.
Okay.
The bar's over here. They're at a table over here.
Okay. So where are the rest of the party in relationship to me?
So the girls are at a table over here. You and Booker are at the bar, and Sawyer is at a table towards the middle of the room.
Did they mention what? Sorry, did they mention what time?
They mentioned, huh?
What time the shipment was coming?
They're processing it, and it should be out shortly.
I kind of lean over to Booker, and I kind of like gesture as discreetly as I can over to the table playing poker.
Make a stealth check.
Oh dear.
Well, that's happening.
Sleight of hand, actually.
Sleight of hand,
Get
okay.
up and go to the table.
To their table, okay.
4.
As you point at them.
Oh my god.
It's over.
All right. I'm just gonna try to like play it off Yeah, just kind of walk over to them.
Yeah, well, I'll
As Sawyer's also walking over there.
Oh, are you walking over there?
Yeah.
You see Sawyer.
I probably would be at the table before they got there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably get up pretty fast.
Yeah.
So you see Sawyer walking up as you're starting to get up. Sorry.
I see you're playing a bit of poker. I have some coin to spare, and I take my deck of cards out and I do like kind of like a bridge, like up in the air, and would be interested in a bit of play.
The big guy, you can tell just kind of how there's the big guy looks like he's kind of a leader of sorts. As he just looks at you and he's like, "Table's full." He just keeps playing.
I was like, all right, it sounds like people have interest in coin. As I like kind of shake my heavy coin bag as I'm walking away.
He looks at you and he's like, "Next game."
I can come back. Would that conversation have distracted them from the point at all, or did they catch that?
That probably actually, yeah. That makes sense. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
As the guys like noticed him point, but distracted by you, seem to have forgotten. So
Okay.
Booker.
Cool. I mean, now that he did that, I don't think I need to head
I
over.
give one blink. Sit back down.
And I just like,
Cool.
I'm just waiting for the next game.
Cool. As you guys just chill drinking as they finish that hand, as one guy gets up, as there's a table, there's a spot at the table open.
I go sit. What's the buy-in?
All right. So there's a couple different games. They're talking about what game they want to play. There's roulette, hand of fate, jip, and poke the dragon are the ones that they're talking about playing.
Yep.
Which ones would I have familiarity with? Like, what did we play the last time?
Poke the dragon is closest to like real life poker.
I could be troubled for a game of Poke the Dragon.
All right.
Sorry,
1 second. Sweet. He's like, okay. As he's like, minimum buy-in, 2 gold pieces.
Oh, I put 4.
So it's the first. So as he passes the cards around the table, as first bet you do 4. As all of them call your bet. Next round of betting, next guy's first. He checks.
I'm gonna be doing investigation
Next.
on all of them.
So you're gonna make
See how confident they are in their hands.
Sure. Make an intelligence check plus proficiency with cards if you have it. And there's 4 of you at the table.
$22 on the first one.
I said just 1.
Oh, 22.
Okay, 22. And your investigation check?
Oh, 26.
26. They don't seem too confident, and they've also all just checked at this point. The next round, go ahead and make another intelligence check. As you raise, how much do you raise?
I raised 2 gold and I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. As they all call your raise. The next round, one guy checks, one guy raises 2 gold pieces.
I'm in for another 4. I'll raise 4.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 on the last roll. So I'm like...
Okay. Go ahead and make another intelligence check.
23.
jeez.
Just rolled a 17.
And
nat
the
20.
final round of betting, as all 3 of them check on you.
I'm gonna raise another 2.
Raise another 2. One of them folds, and the last 2 call your raise. How much is this total?
You've put in.
I've put in 12 gold.
12 gold. Okay. Cool. As the total of your intelligence checks. Okay. As you all reveal your cards, you have 3 aces and 2 kings. As they're like, did you stack the deck?
Not at all.
kind of magic you pulling?
None. I have this wand, but it's in my pocket, and I only know how to do it. Use it to do this, and I make like a little guy dance on the table. I'm being completely honest.
Props to you.
I can read you like a
They
book.
rolled a natural one on insight. So they fork over. You get back, so you get 36 minus 2. You get 34 gold pieces.
Woo!
I'm going to, as I get up, I'm like, well, it was fun playing. And I give them some tips on how to not be so obvious. Like, I was like, you sweat a little bit when your tell there as you raise your brow, as you look down at your cards, and you looked way too many times behind. It's not going to change.
Thanks for the tips.
Have a good day.
You too.
Keeping a real low profile here.
You just took their money. You didn't ask any questions.
72 gold.
Nice investigation.
I know.
Just take their money and leave.
We learned nothing, but we are all the richer.
Wow.
That's you just got more money than any of us have.
Yeah.
I head back, and
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bar with Booker, and I'm gonna flush. I'm like I panicked. I went to get information, and I just immediately knew that they were all lying about the hands, and now I have 72 gold.
You know what? It's okay. I saw the whole thing from the corner of my eye. You did good. It's a good day for you. You just do really good things.
What do we do next? I don't.
Well, it's a good question. I mean,
I'm like shaking. I knock back a glass.
We could say we're trying to look for some sort of work. I mean, we we overheard that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't do this type of stuff. I don't really know what we're supposed to do here.
We kind of see them like not knowing what to do at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just thinking if I want to do something else. So just keep going.
Just seeing that they played a
You've
card
heard
game.
them mention the clan, just so you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
I drink all my water.
Oh my
And
god.
I slam that
You
water
are
was
very
so
tipsy at this point.
good. Can I have some more?
Well, it seems to affect you differently than water nymph children, so no.
Well,
You
why
can have-
not? Why can't I have more?
Okay, follow my finger, and we do like the little eye thing, and you can't.
You're very tipsy, like borderline drunk.
Well, can you go to the bar then and give me normal water?
Sure. And so I'm gonna go up to the bar and I sort of like stand near them, and I like ask for more water. But I know what you're gonna do.
So as soon as she gets up to go to the bar, I'm gonna start walking around the bar, and you're like, "Excuse me, do you have any water with alcohol in it?"
You want the same thing you had?
Huh?
Same thing?
Sorry, not like up to the bar, like
Yeah.
walking around. Like we bought their
she's
table.
The table.
Yeah.
People are just like, you're a child.
Yeah. So.
Eventually, guys, you're walking around. You walk up to the guys that were playing poker with Sawyer. They're like, "Can I have water with alcohol in it?" And they're like, "You can have a beer."
I don't know if I'll like beer. I've never had it before.
Here you go.
This is
Do we all see
children
this?
watching this.
I don't think any of us do.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Kinsley doesn't see it. You would see it. 'cause
I'd
you
like
were
to go up
paying
to her and just kind of like, I am so sorry. I'd like to pick her up, put her on my shoulders, and be like,
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm so sorry, my little one. She's so social. And she's so
attention. Make it a 7.
She's like flopped behind you.
Just like, oh, that was too fast.
That's that expression.
They believe you.
all right, little one. Let's go back to our table here.
Take care of her.
Trying to get information. I was trying.
Looks like you're getting alcohol from them.
Meanwhile,
That was the first step.
I filled Booker in on all that I have information-wise about their shipment and such.
Well, I'm standing near you guys, so I'm like, do we have a plan? Do we know what to do?
I don't know.
Could you say again what they said about the shipment?
They said it's processing at the base, and it should be heading out soon, shortly. They said.
All right.
Well, you could have your bat follow them to the shipment, look through its eyes, and we could follow later.
It sounds like a really solid plan.
And
I
if that
think it's the best
doesn't-
one we got right now.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, there is one more thing we could try. I don't really want to do that one.
What now you got to tell us.
Well, as a lady of the sea, for a brief time, I got a bit marooned on an island, and I went undercover as you know, a lady of the night. Nothing ever happened, but we could use that as a tactic to get information. You just bring them up to the room and then you hold them at gunpoint. What are they going to do? It's illegal. What are they going to tell?
I read a magazine in Time that the Central Intelligence Agency of America, that was a common tactic of theirs during the war, is they would have operatives sleep with men.
No, there's no sleeping involved. You just get him up to the room and then you intimidate him with whatever weapons you have and such, and then
I'm going to be frank with you.
Plan B.
you leave.
Just looking at them, I don't think they're the type that'll take to intimidation. You might be able to persuade them.
So now you guys are all talking with each
I know we're whispering.
Yeah.
Like we're whispering at
Yeah.
the bar.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I don't want to have sex with you.
As a lot of people are
As I
looking
turn
at
and
you
head
guys,
back to my seat.
I shoot you a look and I'm like,
make a deception check.
Oh my gosh, if you
10.
As
Oh, no, 12.
12, as a lot of people seem to just be like. Now some people are looking at you.
I
And I
guess.
give one blink. As I'm back at my
I
seat.
look like I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill that boy. I guess we're going with this plan then, aren't we?
As a potential kind of backup as well with that too. I mean, why don't we try to Sawyer tried to do it, but it didn't really work. But we try to actually get on in with him and get good with him, kind of like what we did with the other fellow.
Yeah, because that worked.
We got information from him, didn't we?
He was also a nice fellow.
Myself flopped over on your shoulder.
Are you? I don't know.
Am I still on your shoulder?
You're not drunk on it.
No, I'm not drunk, but I'm on on his shoulder.
I mean, if you would have I would have not put you down if you wanted to.
What's a lady of the night?
Oh. You know what? I'll tell you later. Anyway, what are we doing? Are we doing the bat thing?
So you guys are starting to draw some attention. As now she's talked to him, he's talked to you, you two came in together.
All right. I just say, I think we should do the bet thing, and I just kind of walk out of the bar just by myself.
Okay.
Just like almost like I didn't know them, but they were annoying me. Just to distract people.
The bat thing is you.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting at the table for them to get up.
Okay. Yeah, you guys wait and wait and wait. And they stay kind of late. As you guys are just chilling, waiting for them. Eventually, they wrap up their games and get up and head out. Make a stealth check for the bat.
Is stealth dex?
Yeah.
He's rolling so well tonight.
20, dirty.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Sweet. As the bats just in the shadows. As the guys go out, they head down the streets for a bit as you're just kind of trailing them. And you can follow behind them so that you can stay within the 100 feet distance that your back can go. As you follow them, they head down the street until they cut into an alley where they cut into this alley when they come to a sewer grate and heave it up, move it over as the three of them start heading into the sewers, closing the sewer grate behind them.
They head into the sewers and close the grate.
We
Is
need to go
Booker
with
with me?
No, you went by yourself, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Watching them sneak. He's staying far behind with the bats following him.
Yeah. Is the bat able to fit through the sewer grate?
I just approach you.
I had a dream about this.
Oh, did you get it from your normal shoals?
I did have a dream about this. We need to go in the sewer, but I think we need to do it nonchalantly, shall we say?
We're all with them.
Yeah, you guys are grouped up now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's been a while since they went into the sewer.
They just went in the sewer.
They just went in the
so
sewer.
you know, and then you came back to them, spent a couple minutes.
All right. I think we need to follow them.
Are we trying to do this like quietly, like low key?
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm not the person for this. Like maybe I should wait outside. Okay. Yep.
Might be
Never
good,
mind.
but,
I
is there-
have this.
Before all that, I don't know if it's too late. Is there a way for my bat to have after a minute stuck its head in or something to use the echolocation to see which direction they went in the sewer?
Oh.
Oh, that's really smart actually, because it can and it would have blind sight.
Yeah.
As the bats just kind of feeling around trying to listen. They went down in and it's just a straight tunnel down below, and they went left. You have the general direction of
It's
it.
60 feet. Holy crap, bats are nice.
Yeah.
And they have advantage on.
As it knows the direction that they went.
I just kind of ask everyone, does everyone have the proper ability to fight should we need to?
And it is pitch black in the sewer.
So, yeah. Are you able to cast all the spells that you guys need and everything?
I could do the one that blew the door up again. I could do it 2 more times.
Is there like water
2 more.
running through like a regular sewer?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I could also do the one that knocked her unconscious again.
I prefer you didn't.
Knocked around.
All right.
Before we go in, does anybody have a really hard time seeing in the dark?
I can't at all.
I can't as well.
I actually can't see in the dark either.
But
This is going
I
to be.
can. I'll just walk through the eyes of my bat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think sending your bat in would be the best option, and if we need to, I don't think they were specific, but there's a potential that we could even wait a day to do this and stock up on what we need. It sounded like the shipment might be shipped out tomorrow though, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's sleep through the night. We'll probably get a room back at the bar.
What would that?
Well, wait,
Dude.
why?
What?
To get
Yeah.
our slots back.
You guys have all your slots, don't
Yeah,
you?
you haven't expended anything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've expended 1, but
Like it,
Okay.
I really think we should probably when we know they're here and we're tracking them before we lose them, we should.
To finish what I was doing. So Sylvie, she goes in between you and puts her hands on your hands, and then all of a sudden your eyes
Oh,
have
nice.
Wow.
attuned a little bit more to the darkness.
No way.
You have 300 feet of dark vision.
What?
300?
Who are
How many
you?
people? Who among them does?
Well, now us three.
You three do. Cool.
That's cool.
Do you use is it Eyes of the Night, isn't it? Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, I think you
As
should.
as
of
this
the
your like
night.
sparkly twilight energy reads out around you.
And you both have a little twinkle in your
That's so
eye.
good. I love this.
Like anime, like
As some time passes for the guys continue in the sewer as you guys head.
I have a feeling that bats are not that uncommon in sewers, so I think if you sent one in, even if they saw it, they might not think twice.
I'll let him go ahead and.
Yeah.
So do you have dark vision?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What guys don't?
No, you don't have dark vision.
No.
Nobody here is dark vision?
Nope.
Am I
No.
the only one?
My bat does.
Right.
Yeah. So you can't. She can't see at all.
Hold my hand.
Well,
Are you just gonna hold his hand and?
I'm gonna hold your shoulder.
I'll be guiding
Do we
Sawyer.
want two blind people?
You're technically gonna be blind. He's not gonna have any
We need to
senses
take some
besides
rope
that.
and just all tie to each other's waist like a
Yeah,
child.
I'm gonna
I
hold
just-
on to Sylvie.
Yeah. So
Let
well,
me-
Sylvie, you can guide her. I'll guide Sawyer.
I
see.
recommend that I lead then, just in case anything drops out in front of us.
You want to lead.
We'll have the bat lead.
You're the noisiest one.
Huh? But yeah, right. We follow the bat, but
All right,
ultimately, I want to make sure that I get hit
Yeah, sounds
before
good.
any of y'all do.
All right. It's a good
Cool.
plan.
And just so you know, even with dark vision, things will be at disadvantage in the dark. Cool.
So yeah, my plan is to have the bat go 100 feet ahead of us.
Okay.
Checking for things, and if it senses an individual, it's gonna go to the roof and like kind of walk on the roof or hang like a bat does.
Okay.
And yeah.
So you head into the sewer.
Should I make a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
The first one is 5.
That's the highest one.
I rolled 2 2s in a row.
Rough.
Wow.
Rough. So the sewers are pretty gross. There's a foul smell all around you, and it is a bit cramped. Some of the taller ones in the group, like Aiden and Booker, are both hunched over.
How wide is it, just for my own visual?
Literally, you can hit both sides with your arms.
Okay.
So you guys
we
would
gotta
have to
single
walk
file.
2 by 2.
So there's no walkway. We're literally in water.
There's water that goes through. You can walk on the sides if you don't want to put your feet in the poo-poo water. But cool. As you guys start making your way through, the bat can kind of make out where they are ahead of, because it can go 100 feet ahead of you, and then it has 60 feet of blind sight. So you guys are able to track them. I will still need all of you to make stealth checks.
Oh dear.
So much better.
21.
Nice.
so
Nice.
13.
13,
18.
18.
Oh, there we go.
23.
That's
Come
right.
on, Colin.
11.
11, rough. So the two blind people. The two blind people.
Adds up.
Kind of splashing
Every time I
water a
like
little
step in
bit.
the water, I'm like, ah.
So, are you guys gonna go in single file so that you can kind of have your feet on either side of the water?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the order? Colin would be in front.
The middlest of middle.
Oh, the middle is the middle.
I'll be right
So
behind Aiden.
you're in the front.
I'm in the front.
Front, followed by Booker, then Sawyer, then Kinsley, then Sylvie in the back.
Well, I'm leading
No,
her.
I'll be back.
You're behind Sylvie.
But wait,
Yeah.
you're being led by Sylvie?
Uh-huh.
Okay, got it.
Because if we need to see, I can cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. Cool.
And I just whisper everyone, according to my dream, we just got to follow the lights. All right. I believe we're gonna see some lights here coming
Don't
up.
say anything.
We don't see anything yet, but when we do find the lights, we got to follow. All right.
Or
You guys continue on through the sewer. Eventually, you hear the sounds of rushing water as where you're following the bats leading you. You you can see there's another pipe that goes down, and then it looks like there's a waterfall spewing out of the pipe into something else below. As the path that you're leading on cuts behind the waterfall, I'm gonna need all of you to make acrobatics checks as you're headed across.
Ooh.
19.
19.
Wow.
18.
18.
9.
8.
14.
14. As you guys are walking through, Sylvie and Aiden, as you guys walking past, you're trying to avoid the sewage as both of you slip just a little bit and get dunked in sewage.
Oh. Ooh, gross.
Not head to toe, but you get splashed with poo-poo water.
And even I could see that.
I mean, I would like to say this is the worst thing I've been in, but it's not.
You guys continue on through. You continue. All of a sudden, you, Aiden at the front, you see ahead of you a little weird, slightly glowing mushroom stuck to the side of the sewer, just pulsating gently.
How far ahead is it?
It's about 50 feet ahead of you.
Y'all see that weird thing? Looks like a mushroom.
Can I have my bat check it out?
Mm-hmm. Your bat checks it out. As all of a sudden it lets out a small cloud of spores. It hits your bat. As all of a sudden the myconid talking to the bat, then also talking to you, is like, "Hello."
Oh no!
God.
Another talking plant!
How does the bat respond to that?
You can respond through the bat to the thing.
Hello?
Hi. What do you want?
I want to find my sister.
I'm not your sister.
I can tell.
Wait, Collen. Do you speak Fae?
No.
Oh, you cannot understand what it's saying.
I also think that's a warlock thing where you can talk through it. I don't think you can.
It's the myconid.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, the little mushroom guy.
Just squeaks back, my bat. Just squeaks back.
You can talk back through it because of the myconids thing.
Okay. I don't understand you. Can you understand me? I speak Elvish to it. The little thing talks like this. Can I cast?
That's Fae. I know that anywhere. That's
Can I
Fae.
cast through my familiar? Can I cast through my familiar?
Yeah, you can.
My familiar touches it and casts Comprehend Language.
As you cast Comprehend Language, as it Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Don't hurt me, please.
I have no interest in hurting you.
Are you a bat?
Kind of. The bat is my friend. He's spiritual.
Okay.
We have a friend. You might know him. His name's Peter, I think. Peter Sprout.
I don't know, Peter.
He sounds just like you. Do you get old really fast?
I mean, no.
Do you have any reason to hurt me or my friends?
No.
You just let us
Do you
go?
have a reason to hurt me?
Absolutely no. No. I mean, unless you try and hurt us.
Only if you hurt me.
No, not at all. No. We would treat you very kindly if you give us information on the people who just passed in front.
If what?
We would treat you very kindly, like water you and
I don't like water. I like dead things.
I'd give you dead things.
Can we hear his side of the conversation?
No.
Okay.
I'd give you dead things because the bat talking.
It's in your head.
Yeah, I'd give you dead things. We just want information on the group that passed like a minute in front of us.
They were just not very kind. I don't know their names.
You don't know their names. Did they say anything?
No.
They took my sister.
Oh, they did. I'm really sorry.
All right. Boy. I'm like he wasn't very helpful.
Was he friendly?
Yeah, he said he won't hurt us if we don't try and hurt
So
him.
what do you mean he wasn't very? He talked to you?
Yeah, I was talking to him for a second there.
The mushroom.
Yeah, the little mushroom thing.
Weird sewer.
Yeah, he releases these spores. He'll like puff at you, and then he'll talk to your mind.
You said it was glowing.
Mhm.
I think. Can you ask it if it has any friends?
Do you have any friends?
No,
No. Are there more of you in this tunnel?
not in this tunnel. I'm lost.
You're lost. Do you need help getting out?
I don't know. There's a lot of dead things down here, so I'm well
You're
fed.
vibing with it.
I'm vibing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. He said he doesn't have any friends. He's kind of alone. We keep walking, so we're probably about to pass him.
Okay.
So,
As you guys,
There's very important detail in there that I didn't share.
you guys walk up, and as the group of you comes up to it, it's just like,
it's me. I'm saying it out loud now. It's me, the guy from earlier.
What?
I can talk through my bat. It's fine. We're not gonna hurt you. Like we said.
as he all of a sudden this puff of spores just as he's like, I'm so sorry, I got scared. As he all of a sudden little tiny legs sprout out from the base of it, his little teeny tiny arms just start flailing around as it starts running as fast as it can along the walls. As this cloud of spores, you can try to grab it. As this cloud of spores spreads out through the tunnel, all of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Oi!
no.
Oi!
And make an attack roll and try to grab it.
Oh, thank God for being a barbarian.
Natural 20.
Oh, come on.
23.
9. You
Nat
fail.
20.
You
Wow.
succeed.
Sorry, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
No, I got 6.
6. The two of you fail. You're now poisoned.
Oh man.
You little bastard.
25, sorry.
25 to grab it?
No, 25.
Oh, you're a Constitution
Yeah, so
saving.
is it an attack roll?
Yeah, unarmed attack. You can turn into a grapple.
He's gonna do it again.
9 as you try to grab it and it skeeters away as he's just running away into the sewers.
Just
Hey,
let
friend,
him
what are you
be.
doing?
He's running away.
He likes it here. There's dead things. Just
Dead thing?
Yeah, the poo.
Does anybody
Eats
have
it.
anything that
I thought he was talking about poo and not people.
I don't know.
can do anything about poison? And I'm just like hunched over a little bit. Anybody?
No.
All right.
I start rummaging through my bag and I pull out.
I feel like I'm gonna
healer's
throw
kit.
up. Feel like I'm gonna throw up. Feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I rummage in my bag and I pull out a healer's kit and I'm like, does this do anything about poison?
I don't know.
So it's a
It's condition.
You're gonna be poisoned for the next hour.
Okay, wait, question.
it's a herbal kit.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Do you? You have an herbal kit?
Why?
Sure. Actually, you know what? Make a medicine check with the kit.
Oh
Natural
no.
one.
Natural one. You don't
Open the
succeed.
kit and it just falls into the poo.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And there goes my medicine kit.
Wow.
It's just gonna be an hour. As you guys continue traveling, following them along.
Should I roll a new perception for my bat after that encounter?
Yeah.
As he goes back.
Yeah.
That was cocked. 8 and 17.
17, nice. As you guys continue on forward, eventually the bat sees ahead in the path as you guys take some turns. As you see, there's kind of an outlet, just a little half circle hovel on the side of the path where there's a pile of rocks, and sleeping curled up in a ball on the pile of rocks is a completely naked old man.
There's a naked man on a pile of rocks at the bend ahead.
Is he alone?
I go back into my bat size and I'm kind of close,
He's
I'm
alone.
looking him up and down. investigating
I
him.
put my hand over Sylvie's eyes.
I've never seen
I'd
before.
like to try, or unless you're gonna do something.
I was just gonna try and like see if he has any weapons or anything like that. Like look him up and down.
He has no weapons. He's completely naked and he's laying on a pile of rocks.
I think he's homeless.
Dead?
He's
not
dead.
dead.
Oh,
Like to.
Go ahead.
He-
I pull a couple rations out of my bag.
You do actually notice there are what looks like rat skeletons scattered around.
Oh yeah, I pull some rations out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that I can set them next to him as we pass by.
Okay. As you guys are sneaking past, as then eventually Kinsley, as you're walking, all of a sudden he
Ha! Hello! I'm like, nurse. Hi!
he just starts like grabbing the rocks as he's like, my hoard. What do you want with my hoard?
Nothing!
Here,
We don't
I-
want anything with
here.
your hoard.
Here, I have some food.
Is it meat?
Yeah.
Dragons only eat meat.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Dragons?
Goodbye.
Who are you?
Oh,
What do you want with my money?
we don't want any of your money.
Really?
Oh, I promise we don't.
Everybody's after my
Plenty of
hoard.
our own.
Always after my hoard.
No, we're investigators.
Does he look like a dragon?
Not at all. He's a naked little old man with like long scraggly hair.
Yeah, I think so too. We're just going about our way.
What do you think? I'm the great dragon Vesuvius.
Oh,
Would you
we
like
are-
some more for your hoard?
Yes.
I start dumping ball bearings out.
Oh!
I have 1,000.
He's like frantically gathering them and
I give him like 100 ball bearings.
amazing.
What's on top of what is he on? Is it like a pile?
It's a pile of like rocks. It looks like some of them are like smoothed over, like just a bunch of pebbles and things.
Okay.
Okay, well, thanks so much. Did you see some people pass this way?
No.
No, none at all?
Only you.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Oh dear.
And we're gonna keep walking.
You guys continue on. Eventually, the tunnel begins to change in height kind of significantly as the tunnel gets down to only 4 feet high as you guys are like hunched over just trying not to get in the sewage water. As eventually you continue forward.
Eventually, we continue forward.
I now have 7.
So then it eventually opens back up. Booker, you guys round a bend as you come to a 4-way corner in the sewers. When all of a sudden you see twinkling down one of the tunnels these little floating symbols just twinkling, like moving in a circle.
do I recognize them? No. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
None of you see these.
None of us?
None of you.
There's a bunch of twinkling symbols down that way.
No.
As they float over, they float towards you and then like kind of spiraling through the air down the tunnel.
They go down the tunnel.
Mhm.
I follow. I don't even say anything. I just.
Oh, you're like
As
pushing past me?
Booker just
I'm like,
starts walking.
Follow me.
Me too, because I'm attached
Yeah.
to you.
It's not in the direction that the thugs went.
Oh,
I just-
that's the wrong direction.
Follow me. Trust me.
Based on a dream.
How often do you have a dream that this accurate? This happened in my dream.
But what was the outcome?
There was no outcome. I woke up. I'm supposed to do this. I'm going without you guys if you're not going to come.
I follow.
You follow as it just leads you down the tunnel just a little bit when eventually it stops circling around a brick on the wall.
I just stop. I touch the brick.
What?
You touch the brick, nothing happens. You do notice it's loose.
I pull the brick out.
As you pulling the brick out, and you see lying like a symbol carved, like stamped almost in the stone underneath it, the symbol of a 4-leaf clover.
Oh my god. Do you guys see this?
You see the symbol of the four-leaf clover.
Is that like your next supply of gnomish oils?
I like point at this skeleton key on my necklace, and it's got a four-leaf clover on it.
Oi!
And
Do I recognize that symbol at all?
No.
Okay.
can you detect magic or anything? Anything?
Yeah.
Tell me what this is.
Yeah. I ritual cast detect magic.
You ritual cast detect magic. You sense magic coming from the four-leaf clover. It would be abjuration.
It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, so.
It's just coming from the four-leaf clover itself.
I can. It's abjuration magic, I think, is what it's saying.
That's very good. Thank you. I hate to put you on the spot. Strog here looks adventurous. Do you think he should touch it first?
Oh,
Do you have?
yeah.
You have mage hand. Do you have mage hand?
No,
No, you don't have mage.
if the Strog can do it first. If anything happens to him, though, Strog can.
The crab's in her hair.
Oh,
We can use some
Oh.
of them.
I see the crabs crawling through her hair, and I'm like, you know what? I think this will do. And I just take a crab and I put it on the symbol.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Do you want Strog to try and unlock it?
I feel confident now, and as the crab kind of scuttles away, I just place my hand on it.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know what I'm trying to do, but
What
I
is
take
it?
out I take out a book that has a matching symbol to it, and I just
As you start bringing it close, the symbol on the front of the book and the four-leaf clover both start glowing green.
I think this is what I'm supposed to do. I just place it down.
You place
On the
the
stone.
book on the stone as all of a sudden it starts glowing as a lot of the stones, the in between the stones start glowing green as they start folding back and crumbling away as it reveals this little box resting in the stone. It opens, revealing a little parcel sitting in the stone. Small, about the size of your fist.
I just pick up the parcel quickly. Just open it.
You open the parcel. Inside looks like a beautiful emerald. As the book you see glowing just a little bit from the inside of your book.
I open the book to the page where it's glowing from.
It says, "The Luckbringer's Ransom."
I place the emerald on the page, see if anything happens.
You place the emerald on the page. It says, "When your magic is strong enough, the ransom will activate."
I just kind of nod. Close my book. And I'm just like, my hands are shaking a little bit. I just put it away in my cloak. I think I got what I came for. Is the symbol still shining? That's everything. That just... Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That
Thank
was
you
weird.
for...
As the floating things fade, go ahead and make a religion check.
22.
22. These are fates. These little floating symbols. The fates typically show up around times like things of great importance, or specifically with the workings of Greater She or things like that. The fates are typically to be trusted, and little is known even by the She of the origins of the fates or what they actually are.
Okay.
Some think that they're messengers of the ancient gods, or some. There's all sorts of different myths and legends about them, but.
So I'm just kind of standing there, like a bit shook, and just like you guys just see like a little tear just come down my face, and I just thank you for obliging me.
What was that?
I think I'm getting closer to finding someone who means a lot to me.
If there's anything else you need, this is the one thing you offered me in return for helping. So
Yeah. I think if we continue on our way to find Seisha, I think this will unfold as well. Thank you. We can head back the other way. It's kind of obvious I don't want to talk anymore. Just kind of like...
shook it.
As you guys head back to the path. At this point, because of that distraction, the thugs have continued on and you have lost sight of them.
Okay. Yeah.
As you head back to the main thing, in the path that you were originally going to go, you hear like the sound of scurrying things as you see with your bat's eyes down the way a swarm of rats
Coming towards us.
coming towards you.
There are a lot of rats coming this way.
Are they running?
They're running. They're running
Okay.
quickly.
I cast Bless on Sylvie and Sawyer and myself. And I was like, I think we best get ready for combat.
What does that
Is there
mean?
any way we could hide down that way you came from?
Michael, look at your phone.
Oh.
Is there any way we could duck and hide
Bless you.
from the direction that you were?
Thank you.
I was ready for another one.
I felt it.
Oh.
I felt the preemptive blessing.
Okay. I'm not using Bless. I'm using Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, we get a little flavor.
Yeah, let's go.
So what does that do?
So
That
basically,
is-
Bardic Inspiration is I can give a D6 to up to 4 other people. So that would be you, all of you guys.
Yes.
And you guys get to use that for any saving throw or attack or anything like that.
Shoot.
I'm
Should we duck around the corner just in case it runs past?
It's one other creature.
Is it? It's up to my charisma modifier.
No. Not.
Is it not? Oh, man.
You can use it up to a number of times equal to your charisma modifier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just one person.
Okay.
You choose one other creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you. It says.
Okay. Sweet. I'll give it to Sylvie.
Cool.
I'll do vigilant blessing on myself,
Okay.
just in case.
So, is there any way to duck from the corner we just came from, in case it just runs past?
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
We can try. I think that's good.
So I kind of like just go, because it splits off, go to the corner and like hug the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You guys all hide.
Just
Okay, make
chest
stealth checks.
racing.
Stealth check. 14.
Okay.
Oh, 9.
Oh dear.
Stealth rolls.
Oh dear.
Well,
I got 22.
22. What'd you get?
12.
As the swarm of rats starts coming in, they start to go past, but then a couple of them as the swarm starts to turn and head towards you guys. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, natural 20. So 22.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Hold on. Anyone higher than 20? You got nat 20. Aiden is first. 15 to 20. Dirty 20, dirty 20. Both of you. Who has higher dex?
Dex is 12.
I have 14.
Okay, you're first. Kinsley, then Sawyer, 10 to 15?
I got 15.
15? What'd you get?
I had 17.
Oh, you had 17, sorry. Sorry, I said 15 to 20, they were the only ones who said
And they both had said funny. I was like, oh wait.
Sylvie, Booker, and then the rats. Aiden, you're first.
So take out. We can see them. There's just a huge swarm of rats.
Swarm of rats approaching.
Okay. I would like to take out my sword and just bum rush them.
Cool.
Oh, we had practice with the spiders.
Getting in. I'm okay with getting in the poop.
Cool.
And I'm going to Great Weapon Master.
I mean, you're already covered in stuff.
Yeah.
You just
Who gives a frick?
Splash, splash, splash.
So I'm gonna Great Weapon Master.
The feet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Go ahead and make an attack roll. -5.
natural 20.
Natural 20! Hey!
Holy crap! This is gonna be
That's gonna be
a wreck ton of damage.
But it doubles the dice, not the.
I mean, still,
Not
that's
the
still,
model.
yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's plus 13 damage.
He used Great Weapon Master. It's a feat. He can take
Okay.
-5 to the hit to do plus
So-
extra
Let me
damage.
double that. Oh,
Yeah.
the crit. Oh, I think it actually doubled that for you.
Oh, it did, yeah. So 17 plus 10. So 27.
How do you want to do this?
So just Aiden just
Sprints up to the rats like.
so they're just kind of reaching down low, taking a huge just swipe at a chunk of them.
You cut off like 100 rat heads, just like.
Oh my gosh.
There's no. Just one pile of rat carcasses in the midst of the
We're all like, whoa.
Dang.
Shall we keep moving?
That's enough damage to one-hit kill any of you guys.
We should probably keep moving if we try to catch up.
Where are they? Let me at them!
I'm just standing there with
can't
my
see.
jaw dropped, like seeing all these different decapitated rats, like precisely decapitated from one swing. I'm like,
Should probably keep moving. We want to catch up with them.
That was
Austin, look at your phone.
What do I see?
Huh?
What do I see since I don't have dark vision?
You feel squirmy, dead, squishy carcasses all over. Now creating a little dam of the sewage water.
Oh, that's so gross! That's so gross!
oh my gosh. Am I still poisoned?
That was impressive.
You are now no longer
That was
present.
natural 20. Again, Great Weapon Master.
One hit.
Wow.
over.
That feat is dumb. It's a little much.
It's so good.
Oh!
Don't say anything.
I'm not.
Okay, you guys head on through.
Send my back out.
Make a survival check to try to track the guys again.
Can I like look for
The blind
footprints
guys.
and stuff?
It's through the bat's eyes. Just make a survival check. It is your survival check, but
Is mine, okay. 8.
8. You continue on. You guys have lost them.
I've lost them. So I'm not able to like Sherlock Holmes it.
You can with your own eyes, but it is pitch black.
What if
Since I like the bats lost the trace, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, you cast Fairy Fire.
Or Dancing Lights. Sorry, Dancing Lights.
Dancing Lights.
And I'm gonna have them hover real low to the ground as
Okay.
I'm like kind of like looking for like any sign of like footprint movement and
Okay,
like that.
make another survival check.
this is the first time I've been able to
At
see?
advantage with your bat. No, because both of you.
I look
can
around
see.
like,
Natural 1.
these are rat heads.
That one's 17.
17. You pick up a trace.
Oh, let's go.
As you guys
Let's
continue
go.
tracking them through the sewers. Eventually, suddenly there's an archway in the side as there's stairs that lead down.
Do I see that through the bat before? I just let them know what I see.
Yeah.
There's an archway with stairs coming up around the corner.
Where they went down, and that seems to be the end of their tracks.
It seems to be that's where they went down, and I can't trace them any further.
Well, let's go.
Yeah. I think we should just keep going.
All right.
As you guys are walking down, Aiden's still taking the lead. Suddenly, as you walk through, Aiden, you just at the last second feel the tripwire as make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Ooh.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the advantage come from?
16?
Nice.
16 as you suddenly as you hear the click of some bolts start shooting out it feels like in your head you saw this happen seconds before
sick.
as
Nice.
you dodge out of the way blocking the other people as the bolts clatter into the wall.
Nice. I'm gonna assume that too.
Yep.
Cool.
I think I should send the bat to go a little ahead of us and scout for more traps, probably.
Yeah, we should look for traps.
You guys begin heading down as this staircase leads down, which then now looks like a hand-carved, like tunnel entranceway. Welcome to their base. This is where we're gonna end the session.
No, come on.